From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, and normally my partner in crime is Skull Mike, but he's on the felt tonight over there in seat 3. We've got one of the original gangsters, the originals, who started off this show with Skull Mike and I, Joe Pick, back in the bunker. Joe Pick, happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you, Slick Rick. How's it going?
It's going good, and we've got a little 2-5 $1,000 cap match stack going. Let's go around the table. Dennis in seat 1 is in for 500. Kazim, we've seen on the stream before. He's in seat 2 for 1,000. Skull Mike, there he is, seat 3, in for 1,000. Evan in seat 4 for 1,000. Bruno, DM ... Bruno, our good friend, seat 5, he's in for 1,000. Dirty, who's wearing a new hoodie and a Lodge live stream hat, he's going to run good, guaranteed. He's in seat 6 for 1,000. Chi-Town Cat, you've wanted him. The White Claw Warrior, the man himself, in seat 7, in for 500. Jaspo, who's told us, hey, I'm coming for the tournament. I'm coming to town. We'll put him on the stream. He's our good friend, in seat 8 for 1,000. And then in seat 9 is Dustin, in for 500. And we've got Adam in the box. He's been a regular dealer lately, and cards are in the air. It looks like we've got a 2-5, 10-24, looks like 10-20-40 straddle.
Yep. We're just starting off with a bang here.
With the bang, and Joe Pick, we are playing the Deuce 7. So if a player wins and chooses Deuce 7 at the end, all the other players have to give him $25 extra bonus.
We'll see what happens here. I mean, it's always fun to play these little, games. But, hey,
goodness.
Whoa, what the?
Dennis, his first ever hand in the live stream, has decided, actually, that's Dustin in seat 9, goes all in with the 9-10 suited. And I believe this is his first ever live stream.
I think so. I know that we were calling for some extra help in the room, and he jumped in.
Wow.
Is he going to get away with it?
Look at that fire hoodie from Dirty. Chi-Town Cat with the 3-5. Don't know what Jaspo has.
You know what? Chi-Town would be the one that would be calling this right here.
Exactly.
We know the White Claw Warrior likes to play a little loose and aggressive.
He does. And people have been wondering, where is the White Claw Warrior? His son plays a lot of baseball, and baseball season finally ending. They play a lot of baseball. And it's over to Jaspo with Jack 9. He's actually got him dominated.
Oh, he wants to. Oh.
Off and running, boys.
Skull Mike says off and running.
The looks.
Jaspo. And Dustin, a little nervous.
Hey, he's playing with those cards a lot, but I don't know.
I think Jaspo's going to let him have it. It's early. Don't want to get down 500 right away.
Jasbo's giving him the look.
He folds.
Get out of the way.
Shows the 9-10 suited, and Jaspo says, I had him.
We got fireworks in the first hand. Chatsville, how's it going? Thanks for the love, you guys. Appreciate you. It's nice to be here.
Absolutely.
Racer Nerd, what's going on?
And we've got a lot to talk about. We've got all night to do it, but let's set the overtime number. The overtime number on this Wednesday night, let's do 300 is the overtime number, on or before 10:30. Click that one there. There you go.
I know how to use this.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows
it's a 10:30 cutoff.
So let's talk, Joe Pick.
What's going on?
We've got something big going on right now. We've got a couple tournaments right now in the room, plus a lot of cash games. But the big tournament is the I-35 Cup.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday was day 1A and B.
Yep.
Today's C and D. And
Yep.
it's 500,000 guaranteed. We're almost halfway there with two of the big days not even happening yet.
It was a pleasant surprise yesterday having, I don't know what the exact number was, but over 120.
Yeah.
I want to say it was 130, but
It was 224 for the whole day here at the Lodge.
Correct.
And another 100 and something over at Rounders.
Right.
So,
but it's a pleasant surprise for a Tuesday afternoon, a Tuesday, to get that kind of support. Obviously, we're going to be closed for 12 hours from 6 to 6 tomorrow for Thanksgiving. We'll be open back up here for cash games at 6 p.m. And then on Friday, Saturday, 2 flights, noon and 6 p.m., $500 buy-in, $500 a bullet. And then Sunday, day 2. And then we take our final nine down at Rounders in San Antonio. They come on up, mix it up, final 18.
Yep.
And then we'll be back here to broadcast the final table on Monday.
Yep. And that what a tournament it is. We're expecting it. No one wants to make any large predictions, but I am thinking it's going to be close to $1 million in the prize pool. We're guaranteeing $500K, but there's no reason to believe we're not going to get close to $1 million with the way it started out in the what I call the days of interest. Came out very positive. So we've got a heads up. All hearts here. No heart on the board, but there is an ace. 2 pair for Dustin and a straight draw for Bruno. Dustin playing in his first live stream, just tossing chips around, drinking his root beer. Puts 100 out there.
165 in the pot. Fires away with top 2. Bruno coming along.
Yeah, Bruno's going nowhere, looking for the king. Doesn't come, so he has 3 outs now. 3 remaining kings in the deck, all in a fold. And you can't win them all, Joe Pick, unless you win the first 2.
Well, I mean, 100%. But, I mean, he's playing aggressive. He's playing fast. He's letting everybody know, hey, guys, I came to play. You guys needed help? I'm here to help. But I'm going to take down some money with it.
Yeah, exactly. Cumulative winnings, you see he's the only winner right now, 267. Bruno down 180. Everyone else just getting started. So joke of the night, of course, coming up at 9:15 Central Time, about an hour and 10 minutes away. One if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Got a good one.
Can I ask if is it a themed joke?
You know,
Thanksgiving?
I told a Thanksgiving joke last week, and I looked for it. I tried to find a Thanksgiving themed joke. They're not easy. It's not one of those holidays that has a lot of jokes behind it, but it is a good one, I think, and I think people will like it.
Okay.
And it's one that maybe you could tell around your Thanksgiving table tomorrow, as long as the kids aren't around.
Oh.
Boston Red Sox hat on.
See the little twist right there. If the kids aren't around.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell this in front of the kiddos, but
Evan raising it up, $25, 8-7 off. 8-7 off. Bruno with Jack 4 suited, making the call on the button.
Racer Nerd says, I got my pick. You got Joe Pick.
That's right. There's only one, baby. There's only one. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Welcome.
For the fans, White Claw Warrior says.
Is that Mike?
Yeah, that's Skull. King Jack 5. Pair of jacks for Bruno, way in the lead. Diamond backdoor for him.
I wonder if Mike's been drinking some of those White Claws along with the White Claw Warrior, the Chi-Town Cat.
He was out with the family. His parents are in town, and along with his future mother-in-law, and I think they all went to a nice dinner, so he might be a little sauced up, knowing Skull.
Well, he's got Bruno, he's got Dirty, and he's got the Chi-Town Cat all chuckling up.
So Bruno's going to show, and Bruno's going to win his first hand. Adam will shift the pot to him, and Jazzbo just came in town. He's looking to have some fun here. He's going to play the tournament, the $500 buy-in tournament, but lots going on with. So this will go 2 more flights on Friday and Saturday. Sunday, both clubs, Rounders, our friends down in San Antonio, will play down to 9 on Sunday. We will play down to 9 on Sunday and bring all 18 here back on Monday, and we'll play it down. Somebody's going to walk out of here with a pretty big sandwich.
Huge sandwich, especially for just a short-term tournament like that.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
Absolutely.
Multiple sandwiches, one giant, big old.
What do you think? If Joe Pick, if the prize pool does get to $1 million, which I think it will be, what do you think first prize will be? What'll be up top? 100 something?
I would say more. Maybe $1.80, $1.70.
Man.
But I mean, we've been getting, like I said, we've been getting a great turnout for these. I'm not gonna say odd days, but during the middle of the weekdays.
Right.
Oh,
Well, and plus Friday and Saturday, people are going to want to be away from the malls, and I don't want to say it, but maybe even away from their family.
It's a big casino day in other places that have casinos.
Right.
I'm hoping it's gonna be a big day here for card rooms too. We got some action going on here.
Skull Mike with the pocket sevens. Dirty with the 8-6 suited, a hand that I love. 3 bets to 75. Skull Mike says, I'm going to come along. And he checks dark over to Dirty. It'll be his action on a Queen Jack 9. He's got a straight draw, and Skull is going to get out of the pot with the best of it. Drinks a little bit of his beer that Bruno, I think Bruno gave that to him. And Joe Pick, you started at 9 a.m. and we said, Joe, do you want to come in? You know, what a trooper you are.
Man, you know I miss doing this stuff.
I know you do.
You know it. But yeah, I got here at 9 a.m., got prepped, ready to go for the tournament for Flight C, Flight D. And, you asked me, you need some help. So I'm like, I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, one of the originals. It was, if those who have been watching since the very beginning, it was Joe Pick, myself, and Skull Mike in the booth, and then Joe Pick decided to buy a house. So at that time, he had to go do a lot of things. Got to go house shopping, and and then things got here, there, and that way, and.
Well, everything was pre-recorded then. We weren't live at the time, so now it's a little different.
You actually work for a living.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Not me and Skull both have jobs too, but it's a little different because we work during the day and you work here at the lodge, which your hours are immense.
My
so
hours
Jasper
are
with the Gretzky.
Gretzky's 9s. 3-bet it. Looks like 80. Yep.
80 is the bet. Coming along to Kazim, he flicks it in, getting a massage. Get a massage here at the lodge anytime for $1.50 a minute, $1.50 a minute. Pretty good bargain. I don't believe Chi-Town is in this pot. He may still be in it. All clubs, ace, king, jack. Jasbo, horrible flop for Jasbo, although he does have a club.
He's got the only club.
The only club. But, pocket 9s, you hate that flop. Chi-Town with a straight draw. Kazim with a straight draw and a pair of kings.
And Nakia and Joe made it up to Dallas. Go Raiders. Just saying.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, Nakia. Good luck tomorrow. You'll love the stadium. Beautiful inside. Been there many times, but have fun. You guys deserve it. $75 bet from Jasbo. Kazim calls.
Jasbo on that flush draw. Kazim leading with top pair. Or with second pair, excuse me.
Don't know what Chi-Town is thinking about. He'll fold.
He's got a gutter ball, but gets out of the way.
Here comes Adam and the river. There's a 10 ball. So Kazim hits his straight. 4-liners are always tough. Some call. All you need is a queen, and you've got a straight.
Good evening, Coach.
Hello, Coach. We'll have a trivia question here too. Also, after this hand, I want to know what people's thoughts are on a very important subject. Here's the bet from Kazim, betting with. It's not quite the nuts, but it is Broadway, and Jasbo will get out. So here's the trivia question. I want to know, aside from the main event, which is turkey tomorrow, aside from turkey, what is your number one side dish that you will be having tomorrow? If you could only have one side dish tomorrow, what would that be? And I'm going to type in my answer here. This is interactive, so please type in your answers.
Not dessert, side dish.
Side dish.
Gotcha.
I put my answer, but I want to see what everybody else, if you forget about the turkey, because everybody loves that. You could only put one side dish next to that turkey. What is it going to be?
That's a good one. I don't know.
Elliot says mac and cheese. Tony says sweet potatoes.
I was going to say mac and cheese. I was going to say mash. But there's so many, though.
Nakia says, Joe Pick better say my stuffing, LOL. Oh, everybody's making me hungry. Corn, mashed potatoes, stuffing. Sharon Barr says the least healthy option. I
Nikia,
like
this,
that.
I will say the stuffing was pretty good. Mashed taters, Buck, I agree. Taters.
Very good, very good. You guys are all making me nice and hungry for tomorrow.
Bruce is talking about deviled eggs. I know that's Nikia's specialty.
My day consists of waking up a little early, watching the Macy's Day Parade, turning on the atrocious Detroit Lions, sleeping a little bit, then eating, then watching the Cowboys.
Are you sleeping during the Lions game, though?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we get punished every year to watch the Detroit Lions. I'm sorry. I don't care about their tradition on Thanksgiving. They suck. I mean, they're horrible. Ace King 3. Your Raiders are going to be playing the Cowboys.
Speaking of sucking,
The Cowboys, if they were to lose to the Raiders, they would have lost 3 out of the last 4 games they played, and everybody was talking about their waltz into the Super Bowl.
the Raiders lost to the Giants. They lost last week to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And now they're playing a struggling Cowboys team, and both teams are struggling. It might be the toilet bowl versus the turkey bowl.
Wes says, I like corn in my mashed potatoes and black olives on my fingertips. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Yams with marshmallow topping. I agree, Charles
good.
Kennedy. But you know what I also like that I never eat? I'll tell you this. I never eat this during the year, but on Thanksgiving I do. Green bean casserole with the onion on top. Oh, my God. My wife, she does that. I don't know why I don't eat it during the regular season. Only during the Thanksgiving.
We got a couple suited hands here. 9 tray of clubs and 6-4 of hearts.
Dustin's come out aggressive.
Yeah, Dustin raised the 6-4. Used to call that Mondo back home. 6-4 suited.
136 in the live chat, just getting started here, 8:15. We always gear our way up. The overtime number tonight, 300. Likes on or before 10:30. And then joke of the night will come.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
And we talked about this the other night, Joe Pick. Those people who are spending hours and hours in the kitchen putting their dinners together, and when they put it on the table, 10 minutes later into the meal, somebody says, I'm full. And so you spend hours of preparation for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they're already. There's some people probably already prepping, cooking,
yeah,
pies, everything. I mean,
my wife's there tonight doing that. She loves it though. She loves doing that.
Jorge with the Santa Ana, California representation. What's going on, Cali? Or George, however you say it.
Yeah, I think it's Jorge. I think you were right. I want to mention to everybody in seat 6, Dirty is wearing the newest hoodie. It comes in white. It's with our new logo. They make fantastic stocking stuffers for your poker player in your life. Queen, Queen, Jack, an open ender for Jazzbo. But we've got that hoodie in white, and then the black hoodies we've got in stock. That's with the original logo. Hats, coins. So if you've got somebody who loves to live stream, whether it's Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever gift you're giving, it is a great chance for you to get some merchandise, because I guarantee you it is a gift that will keep on giving, because it's almost guaranteed run good. Can't guarantee it, but almost.
And the actual purpose, they're warm.
They are. They're very comfortable.
They're very comfortable. Yeah, your face is on it. and your cartoon face is on it.
Yes.
But it is pretty warm.
It's comfortable. And there you see the Lodge Mahal, the Lodge Cam. Front half of the room is Slick's room. Back half is Skull's Dungeon. And we've got a lot of cash games, a lot of tournaments. A lot of people are back here tonight. You see them in the background right there because of so many tournaments we got tonight.
Yeah, so the tables that were on the right there, those are our final 2 tables for Flight 1C. They're playing down to 13 players tonight to go on to day 2. if you do happen to get a second bag for day 2, $900 bonus. So you get a bag bonus of $900 if you happen to bag multiple times. Your biggest bag will go forward, and $900 go in your pocket.
Did not know that. That's why you get the big bucks, Joe Pick.
But then we have the PLO in the background here, so we have a PLO free roll rolling right now. So we have a lot of stuff going on. So Chi-Town Cat raising with Douche Tray to $25. Dennis calls, Bruno calls, and Dirty calls. 4-way flop. Here we go. Bruno with pocket 4s.
Hello, Chris the Cop. Ace, Jack, Deuce, a couple of diamonds, pair of aces for Dirty. Pair of deuces for Chi-Town Cat, the White Claw Warrior.
Goes check, check, check. Dennis with the most of nothing.
7 balls, so now 2 pair for Dirty.
There we go.
Chi-Town Cat is wearing the old school full tilt poker jersey, which may be worth something someday. Kazim getting that massage, folds his king deuce. Dirty doesn't want to let go of his 2 pair. Got to do it to get the chips. I like the way Adam shifts the pot. You know, he brings it all together in one motion, tries to get all the chips in one motion. It's a little something that a ex-dealer would notice. Instead of dragging chips in 17 different motions to get to the player, try to get them all over in one shot if you can.
Well, that's the idea. You want to make it smooth. You want to make it all in one pile and just get it over. Get that next hand going.
Got to commend you and Joe S. and Anthony and all the management. We've got one incredible staff that we have. It's taken a while, but I will put our dealers up against any other room in the country.
Oh, 100%. I'd put our management staff up against anybody in this country, to be honest with you, with the knowledge and the experience that we have between myself, Anthony, Joe, Tom, Nick, Alex even.
Yeah.
Alex has grown a lot since he first started. Our management staff I'll put up against, any crew. Our dealers have come a long way. Staff's come a long way. The room has come a long way. So, just kudos to everybody for just making this what it is now.
Speaking of Alex, he's grown a lot, but he's trying to lose a lot. He is on a mission, and congratulations to Alex. Already 10 pounds lost in the first 2 weeks.
Keeping up with his YouTube.
I am. I watched it every Wednesday. He's on, and on his YouTube, keeping accountable. Good luck, Big Daddy D. We want to call him Small Daddy D. 10-7-3 is the flop. Rainbow. Pair of 7s for Chi-Town. Straight draw for Bruno.
But the good thing with Alex is he's making the effort to try.
Yeah.
And he's already seen the benefits, and hopefully it'll be enough for him to kick with it.
Well, you're a skinny guy, so you have never probably had to deal with any type of weight in your problem. I'm just guessing.
I just run around in here so much where I'll eat 5 donuts in the morning, and it'll be burnt off by the time I leave here in the afternoon.
Well, I know the struggle, and it's not easy, and sometimes it's you think that a big person eats a lot, and sometimes they do. I'm not going to lie.
True.
But other times it's just not that case. So it's hard, and we're wishing our thoughts are with Alex in his quest, because at the end of the day, we want to see him around. And
yeah, Big Daddy getting down for sure, Racer Nerd. He's working his butt off. He's doing weekly updates on his YouTube, and he's doing his damnedest to get it done. He's working out with Anthony.
Yes.
Anthony Chester's. He's actually a certified trainer.
Yeah.
And he's got a few people under his wing right now, and one of them being Alex, and it's working out so far so good.
Yeah, I like good old Anthony, our tournament director, who's brought so much to the club, and you, and like you mentioned, Joe S. It's a good crew we got, and the if you come to the lodge, if you've been here, you'll notice right away, especially during big tournament weekends. You'll notice how smooth it is.
Oh, he's talking about the joke of the night.
Of course. People, do you know, Joe Pick, people actually tune in for the joke of the night and then tune out. They just tune in at 9:15.
I'm guilty
Hear
of
the
that.
joke.
I've done that before. Just so you know, I go to bed early. I have
know,
to be
you
up.
gotta.
I got to be here at 5 a.m.
Ooh.
normally.
Yes.
Today it's a little different because of the tournament series, but there's been times where I was awake. I actually looked at the clock. I'm like, oh, you know what? And I kid you not. No BS. I kid you not. I turned it on just to hear your joke, and then I voted, and then I went away. I kid you not.
Hey, you got your vote in. Ace, ace, queen on this flop.
And if it's bad, I won't even vote. I just go back to sleep because it was a snoozer. So helps
It
me go to
helps
bed.
you sleep.
Helps me go to bed.
That's good.
Jimmy B, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, he does. Joe Pick has one of those. You and Tom Penza have the best voices in the lodge.
I've always thought everybody hears me on a microphone in here. They're like, oh, you got an announcer's voice. I'm like, well, yeah, I worked in radio. I've worked in clubs. I've worked with big
absolutely.
rooms, small rooms. Yeah, I got a little experience, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, you do have a voice. And we call Jimmy Boy the coin man. He has given a lot of coins out, special coins to different people. I got one. Thank you, Jimmy B.
Oh, we got
another ace.
a bunch of aces out there.
Kazim doesn't realize how good he is. Neither player bets.
Until the
And has a straight, but still can't be too excited with his Broadway. Matty J in the chat. Whenever Matty J comes in, we try to play this.
What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name is Clarence.
Matty J, who came up with the name Clarence for our wheel. His wheel name is Clarence, see? And so every time Matty J comes in, if we remember.
I get it. All right. Maddie J and Sharon, thank you. I appreciate that.
Guys.
Yeah,
Let's just for the love of God, for Thanksgiving, enough, guys.
Yeah, no politics, no religion. Anything that you wouldn't talk about at the dinner table, we don't talk about at the poker table or on the poker stream.
For 3 hours, for the love of God. I had a friend, good friend. Unfortunately, I was on stream when I heard on Saturday night that he had passed away. I just talked to him that afternoon.
Oh.
And I have a radio show on Wednesday night on Austin's #1 sports radio show. And I dedicated my show to him, and I said, look, can we just drop the things that divide us for one brief period and just love one another and look at the things we have in common rather than the things we have not in common. And
it's valid. I mean, when something like that happens, it puts life into perspective, straight on. Dirty waking up with a couple cowboys, but Evan raises ace-queen suited. Well, we got a loaded hand here. Dennis called the 20. Evan raises 70 with ace-queen. Dirty's got the cowboys and just flats. Surprised no 3-bet there. And
yeah, thank you, Sharon.
Then the Chi-Town
Wes.
cat folds.
Yeah, so.
Uh-oh. 7 deuce alert.
7 deuce. We are playing the 7 deuce. Every player would give Dustin $25 bonus if he was able to get this through. But Dennis says, I'm all in with my jacks. Not so fast, 7 deuce. And Evans goes all in.
Wow, we
with
got
his
some
ace
action
queen.
here, boys and girls. Dirty must be licking his chops right now.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I mean, Dustin just is like, really? 3-way all in, and I got to sit here?
How about them Cowboys?
Dirty with the Cowboys. Dennis with the hooks. Evan with ace queen. Cue the highlight reel.
Yep.
This is going to be a highlight
Oy,
3
oy.
all-ins, 2,500 in the pot. There's definitely a side pot. There's the 10, all spades.
King of spades is the only one out there with dirty.
King's still in the lead.
Lots of paint, no paint on the board.
Kings are going to hold it.
Kings are going to scoop it.
Scoop City. Are they running it twice?
Oh.
Looks like they may be running it twice. You can only run it maximum twice on the stream, so they are running 2 full boards. Ooh. There's hearts, though, but
The heart
Seti
flush.
Maggette.
The heart flush for Evan there with the ace, queen of hearts.
Ooh, so close.
Pairs the board, he goes boat, but he ends up getting flushed out. What just happened there? I think they were talking about, I think he went to kill the ace queen. I think that's what happened, but he
Yeah.
caught it, and he caught it in time, so.
So they're just chopping Dennis's 473,
Correct.
and they'll take the rest of their money back.
What happened to Rick? What happened to Rick?
No,
I see him, he's right here.
I was just talking about my friend who passed away. So
Was his name Rick as well?
No, his name was Efren. So
Oh, okay.
his father and son were one of my broadcast crews that goes out on high school football broadcasts. And father and son, they spent the whole season together. And they're broadcasting on Friday night. I'm listening, do a great job. Saturday night, and I texted them Sunday to say great job. They both texted back, and Saturday night while I'm on the stream, I got a message. Have you heard about Efren? Did not hear. He passed away Saturday after he texted me at sometime afternoon on Saturday. So, but the great thing is his tribute to his son. He said on the broadcast, because the team lost and they were out of the playoffs, it was going to be their last broadcast of the year.
Right.
And he said how proud he was of his son and how cherished he viewed the moments he got to be with his son.
Right.
So what a gift to have that just hours before you pass away, to be with your son and be able to tell your son how proud you are.
It's just crazy, though. But like I said, it's just, not to sound like heartless, but here 1 minute, gone the next. It's just kind of, it's crazy.
And it's scary. He was only 47 years old, very young.
Wow.
And, it's tough. But
Absolutely.
now Skull Mike getting the massage. Skull Mike loves to get the massage. He's in there with 9-7 offsuit. Thank you. Welcome to freedom. That's why I say, there's more to life. We have some fun here.
The Chi-Town shove.
Chi-Town shove. I love it. White Claw Warrior goes all in for 374. Dustin with Big Slick going nowhere. He goes all in. Over to Dirty with the flat tire, the Jack 4. What's a Jack 4? And we got
3 times.
No, they can't run it 3 times.
2
They
times.
can only run it twice.
There they go. They got it.
In the club you can, but on the stream we say maximum 2 times. So we got Big Slick versus Ace 10 suited, all in for about $828. Adam wearing the nice hat will give us a flop. Ooh, a little straight draw for both.
Right. Now they don't want each other's cards.
So the first one will go to Dustin. Dustin playing very aggressive tonight, but catches the Big Slick. Here comes the second board. All clubs, and Big Slick loving that flop, although it is an open-ender.
Not looking good for the Chi-Town Cat.
8 outs, that's not one of them.
No, it's not.
So Dustin is going to take both, and Chi-Town Cat is going to reach into his rack and pull out. Maybe another 500.
That's what it's looking like.
Wes says, Slick Rick, make sure Skull Mike's drawstrings are equally long, please. That's funny. That's funny. Ron, it's Joe Pick. He was one of the originals in our original show.
Ron? How's it going?
193 of you in the live chat. Right, twas the night before Thanksgiving, and you don't want to eat much tonight because you want to be nice and hungry tomorrow.
Until the Detroit Lions make you puke.
Oh God, but you have to watch it because it's football. It's really the only thing on.
No, it is the only thing on.
It is the only thing on. You know, I like to see the parade. I like to see the big balloons with the 29 people with the strings holding them.
Is it supposed to be windy in New York?
I don't know. Sometimes, you know, those things are pretty impressive. I was there once as a kid back in the day, and I saw that. Those balloons are quite impressive.
Much nicer toes.
Nobody got booted. Here we go. Here's the flop, 4 ways, ace 9-3. Pair of aces for Chi-Town. But Dustin continues his assault on this table.
Very aggressive.
He's just firing away. He gets a piece, starts shooting up. But Dustin firing with the pair of 9s. Oh,
Chi-Town gets
laying
rid
it
of
down.
It. He's going to show the 4. Show the 4. He doesn't want to show. He doesn't want to draw too much attention.
That deuce kicker would definitely, cause you a little doubt. Thinking maybe a bigger ace. I mean, heck, ace 5 is better. But very conservative play by the White Claw Warrior.
So remind everybody, if you haven't played yet in your flight for the I-35 Cup, you still have time. Even tonight, another couple hours of registration for a 1D flight. And then Friday, we'll have 1E and F, noon and 6 p.m. And then Saturday, you'll have G and H, the 7th and 8th flight at noon and 6. So plenty of time. Fire as many bullets as you want. $500 a clip. And somebody's going to walk out of here with a hunk of change. It could be you. So get on over to the lodge. Remember, if you're not a member yet, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, except tomorrow. We'll close at 6 a.m., reopen at 6 p.m. We want to have everybody have a chance to be with their families or just, frankly, a night off, a day off of thankfulness. We'll go 3 ways. Skull Mike playing the 7 deuce, calls the 50, getting that massage.
7 deuce suited is allowed?
Yes, suited are allowed. That was asked earlier. King Jack 3.
Because you need 7 deuce off.
Yeah.
Is the game.
7,
good to know.
Any 7 deuce can play. And this is a chance for Skull Mike. Although the king is going nowhere. Dennis with only 425. That's another thing Skull has to be wary of. He goes all in. Skull Mike gets rid of the 7 deuce, and then he hopes that he was going to get the bonus. We have one of the Hands of the Year nominee. We're going to have an Undies Award presentation. Undies for Under the Lights instead of Emmys. And the Hand of the Year nomination in the clubhouse just happened the other day. It was Fred Flintstone against Trey. Fred Flintstone playing the 7 deuce. Had Trey had big slick. So check it out on our YouTube. It's on the highlights, and I think it's already got a couple thousand views, and we just put it up yesterday.
Wow.
So very interesting. It was a $25,000 pot. Fred Flintstone took it down with 7 deuce when the turn came as his trip 7s.
You're going to celebrate Thanksgiving by playing live poker for the first time in 2 years.
Very
Right on.
nice. DJS, where are you going to play? Here comes Dirty with the aces.
Dirty with kings earlier. Got some bullets now.
Look at that sweatshirt. So sexy.
Oh, it's hiding your face.
I know. Makes it sexier when it's hidden. Skull Mike 5-4. Throws it away. So aces don't get any type of payout Sometimes that sucks.
$17.
Yes. Sometimes, what do they say? You're either going to win a big one or win
You
a
gotta win
small
a
one
little
or win a big one.
No,
or lose a big one.
Lose a big one.
Yes.
Win a tiny one or lose a monster. There's your VPIP so far. Chi-Town Cat, 50% VPIP.
Lodges close tomorrow only from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
That's correct.
It will be open.
No tournaments tomorrow. No
Yeah.
tournaments tomorrow. Just cash game action all day. And then back to the tournaments on Friday.
I imagine tomorrow at 6 p.m. there'll be a line at the door. People saying, I can't take my brother-in-law anymore. I got to get back to playing poker.
Brother-in-law, I'm sure I'm going to hear, I can't stand my wife anymore. She's going to go shopping.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play cards.
What is your thought process on stores that open actually on Thanksgiving? I think that's bad. I think let the employees have some time.
I always tell people, hey, you chose your path. You want to work in retail, you got to prepare for that.
That's a good point. But
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving,
I mean, I chose to work in a casino, so I don't even know what a holiday is anymore.
That's true.
You know, I mean,
That's
but
true.
that was then. Now, you know, big thanks to the Levin family who actually respects the holidays.
Yes.
You know, they give us time to eat and, you know, get a little fat, put some weight on, and then, you know, we can cut back later on that day. That's fine because all the shopping starts up. But yeah, I have to agree, though. I mean, corporations, though, they're looking at the almighty dollar.
Yeah, every dollar counts. Queen 7-4. And I've been in the pair of queens for casino. I've been in Caesars on Christmas Day. It's a little quiet, but there's still gambling going on.
During the daytime.
Yes.
During the daytime. Nighttime is when everything just goes nuts. But even in casinos outside of Las Vegas, you know, like whether it's in Maryland, Boston, so on, the daytime, families.
Right.
Once nighttime hits, forget about it.
Right.
Uh-oh, we got a visitor.
Lamborenzo, how are you, sir? Lamborenzo, who's been out in Vegas for 2 months. There's a queen, so a boat for Kazim. Lamborenzo binked an $88,000 third place tournament. 88 what? 88 grand. And out there for 2 months with Jenna the puppy girl, having all sorts of fun. And now he got here, he landed, and he drove straight to the lodge yesterday.
Is that your first bag or second bag? First bag. Hey, remember, $900 for any other bag, and then your big bag advances to day 2. Motivation, baby, motivation. Right
All
on.
brother. Lamborenzo says hello. The great Lamborenzo, who, he was in Vegas. I saw on his Instagram, he leased his Lamborghini out for 3 days for $6,500.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, it's nice to have a Lamborghini to lease out. I mean, no one wants my Kia for that much. Gary C. Yes, Encore Boston. They are bringing back poker, 12 tables, the restricted hours. Yeah, we coming from that property. Yes, many of us who've relocated down here to Texas to the lodge, we are aware, and we kind of just chuckled at it too. With $2 million that's in the, I think it's $2 million in the promotional reserve. It'll be interesting how they're gonna get rid of all that. Might be worth a flight to go see if we get a piece of that. But
wow.
But yeah, 12 tables. Yeah, it is pretty funny.
How many was it when it opened? How many tables?
Well, we started off with 88.
Wow.
And then it dropped down to 74 because we had a tournament room set up, 14 tables, and they got rid of that. So we were 74 tables the whole way through. COVID hit, and we all moved to Texas.
And now it's 12 tables.
Yeah, so now it's going to be 12 tables, and it's going to be, to put it nicely.
I've been in the casino, very nice casino, but it was...
Looks like the Vegas property.
Yes,
it does.
It does.
Dirty's playing disciplined poker. Well, he's getting some good hands, kings, aces, and he's not calling, his raggedy stuff as he sometimes will do. But yeah, I have to agree with that statement.
Yes, Aaron, the I-35 challenge is $500. That includes your fees. $75 goes to administrative fees, paying the dealers, all other fees. $425 goes directly to the prize pool. Absolutely, that's all you pay. You don't pay an hourly. You don't pay Now, you do have to be a member of the lodge, so that means either a daily, monthly, or annual membership, but that's it.
Right. Yeah, it's $500 a bullet, just like a traditional casino would do. Yeah, I mean, we're getting great numbers so far. We're going to kill that 500K. So definitely, if you're, in the hunt for a nice, as Rick would say, nice big sandwich, come on down. We'll see you here.
Claire, you're 5 minutes from Encore, Boston. That's interesting. I love Boston, one of my favorite cities. Was just there this summer, saw the Sox play, had some great Italian food in the North End, and even managed to eat fried clams a couple times, my favorite of all things.
I love my clam strips, man. I miss them. I wish they would have them down here somewhere.
Yeah, they just don't. But, so didn't realize you were up there, Claire.
Yeah, Claire, if you had played there before, you'd probably seen me and a bunch of my little cohorts down here, my coworkers. You probably recognize a bunch of us if you've played there on the regular.
How many from Boston Encore are here? 8 or 9?
I was going to say 10, but I know one left to pursue a career to be a realtor. But I want to say it's probably close to 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, I agree. It is politics, more or less. I mean, we don't want to talk about politics in here, but we were like, in order to be a 5-star property, they had to have poker. And, they treated us like they didn't want it, but it is what it is. And you know what? Things happen for a reason, and here we are at the lodge making it bigger, badder, and better any way you look at it.
No, I don't have a weekly membership. The great thing about being an employee of the lodge is your membership is included in your fees. So your what do you call it?
One of the perks.
The perks. There you go. There's something I was looking at.
One of the perks, you get free membership.
Buck and a squirt is the bet from Jazzbo, our friend.
Good 50? Or 125?
Could be 150. 150. There you go. Over to Dirty.
Now, this is a dirty type of hand right here. 8-5 hearts. But with 2 kings out there, he ain't going anywhere near it. The perfect 7-2 spot. Perfect 7-2 flop with 2 kings on the board until someone has a king.
Yeah, I think yesterday in here alone, we talked about it earlier, in flights 1A and 1B on a Tuesday, the lodge alone had 224 entries between the two. And so I think we're going to get close to half of the guarantee between Tuesday and Wednesday, which we all knew were going to be slow days to begin with, and they weren't that slow. Friday and Saturday are going to just knock it out of the park. I think Friday will get us there, and Saturday will be gravy.
100%.
And which means 500K guarantee in the rearview mirror. Hopefully, sometime Saturday morning we will know. I just think it's going to be loaded, especially as it keeps going up. Joe Pick, more players will fire more bullets because the prize pool just keeps increasing.
It's just nuts. People love their poker down here in Texas. I mean, we really did not see Tuesday getting as many as we did, and it really blew our doors in. So we appreciate the love and support, and Friday and Saturday, buckle up.
Because in 2022, folks, it was announced that the lodge alone by itself is going to have 10 $500,000 monthly tournaments all by ourselves.
Correct.
And you'll be able to earn points in each of those tournaments. And at the end of the year, we're going to have a free roll for whoever qualifies for whatever point totals need to be happened. So
right.
Could be a several $1,000 free roll.
What a flop for Chi-Town Cat right here. Binks 2 9s, has trips. Bruno betting into him at 40 with the pocket 6s.
He puts it all in and throws it. That could be a tell. 350 in the pot. Over to Bruno with pocket 6s. He may call here.
He's got to think. I mean, he's already stuck. He's drinking his White Claws. Does he have a 9? And he does make the call.
He makes the call. They're going to run it twice, 2 turns, 2 rivers. And Bruno looking for a 6. Or running spades or running straight cards. He could pick up a bunch of outs here if a spade comes. Doesn't pick any more outs, looking for a 6 of diamonds. Does not come. They're going to run it twice. First one goes to the White Claw Warrior. Looking for the 6 of diamonds.
1 6 left. Nope.
And White Claw Warrior doubles up.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome Freedom says within 2 to 3 years, Texas will be the legit mecca for poker. Mark these words, it's a safe bet, and the card rooms are on fire for progress. There are a lot of card rooms in Texas.
I have to say, no, sorry to interrupt you. I got to say, though, I think we're already, I'm not going to say mecca, but we're on our way to being the mecca already. And people are leaving established gaming establishments, like, established areas, Vegas, Maryland, Connecticut, Florida, they're leaving to come here. So, I mean, the word is already coming out. But overhyped, there's so much growth to be made here. I think it's just, it's going to boom. It's booming now. It's going to be a bigger boom. It'll go nuclear.
The action, we talk about it all the time. The action is just different. Don't believe me. Believe all the people and all, who come to the lodge. They will say, I didn't believe it. I saw it on the stream. I didn't believe. I heard rumors of it, but I actually sat down at a 1-2 table and it felt like I was at a 2-5 table.
Yep.
What is this action? And
people have said it all the time. The 1-2 plays like a 2-5.
Yep.
The 1-3 master stack plays like a 5-10.
Yep.
Anywhere else. The action here is different. It really, really is.
222 trip deuces in the live chat. Thank you all.
Carlo, they're leaving Vegas and Atlantic City to work here.
Yes.
Not only to play. People are coming here to play, without a doubt. But they're actually leaving their jobs at Borgata to come here to work.
Well, let's look at it this way. Poker dealers, in particular, they're business people. They've got to go where they're going to make the most money.
Yep.
And right now, Texas is where poker dealers are doing the best. And here comes a big raise from Jaspo with his ace-10 offsuit. Looks like 150 is the bet.
Gotcha, Ron. Sorry, I misunderstood. So, Swiper Boy, you need poker merch? We got poker merch for you.
Yes.
Let us know what you need. We'll let you know how much it'll be.
Slops in the live chat. Hello, Slops.
What's up, Slops? Jaspo to $1.50 with ace-10 off. Kazim taken for a second. King-queen off. Put me in the muck, he says. Dirty with the 10-9 of hearts makes the call. Chi-Town. Uh-oh. We got a Chi-Town shove coming here? No, I didn't think it's... Yeah, that's a little bit of a stretch for 7-6 off. Put 2 to a flop at $150. Dirty with the suited connectors.
Heads up. Put a 10 ball out here. Let's see some action. Ooh, there it is.
Careful what you wish for there, Rick. Both with the 2 pair, but the ace kicker.
Jaspo looking to put in 225, it looks like.
Swiper Boy needs a hoodie.
Get in touch with Skull Mike. Reach out to him on Instagram, or here's an all-in call. Wow. And Jaspo.
Both with the 2 pair. Ace leads.
Dirty says, I got dealt dirty there. Looking for either a 5 for a chop, a 9 for the win.
Only 1 9 left out there, 2 5s, obviously.
I think they're running it twice.
That ain't going to help anything, so he's drawing dead on the first board.
Vote for Jaspo on the first board. Looking for a 9 ball. Ooh, Chop City now. Unless an ace or a 9.
Oh, and they all come out. All the 5s come out. The ace kicker. will take it.
Oh, what a way to
All the five
lose.
show up.
Dirty
Wow.
thought he was at least getting a quarter of that back. How about this one for Jazzbo? Wow. The fourth five.
They all
What a
come
way to
out.
lose.
2 5s out there, and all of them show up on the board. Yeah, so you're going to see, you want to talk to Skull Mike on that, Skull Mike Poker at Instagram, and let him know what you need, and we'll get you hooked up with some stream swagger.
Skull Mike is on the felt. He's getting massaged right there if you're wanting to know where he is. Right there in seat 3. That's Skull Mike. That's what he looks like.
Yeah,
that's not a high chair. That's a massage chair.
His cartoon character, from what I've heard from people telling me, that the cartoon character version of him looks better than the real life version. So you might not be able to recognize him, but there he is.
Gary C., we only allow the players to run it twice on the flop, on this live stream. So that's why if they are running it more than once, it is only going to be twice, simply because we don't want to waste everybody's time with 3 flops or running it 3 times. So that's why they're running it twice. With regards to whether they're rolled property, I have no idea. I just would say to you, come on down and play with them. Come to the lodge, rather than making a comment about whether it's, somebody's rolled properly. They're out there playing right now. Kudos to them. Chip count, Jazzbo got 1,900 in front of him.
We don't even need the sound bit for it now.
We don't. Absolutely, Carlo. Get a stream hat. All the cool kids have one. Nick from Yuma is in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, Mayor.
We got Bruno opening up. Raised a 20 with 9-6 suited. Dirty with the ace-8. Making the call. Chi-Town Cat protecting the small blind. With the queen-7 suited. Jazzbo getting out of the way. Kazim.
15 minutes from Joke of the Night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. 4 ways to a flop. Adam's going to give it, and Chi-Town Cat puts it in the dark. Puts $10 out there. Queen 10-4.
And binks a queen. $10 smoke and binks the queen.
The more White Claw he ingests, the more clairvoyant he becomes. He is the White Claw warrior.
I don't think I can say that any better.
But I don't know if he's drinking White Claw tonight. It looks like he's drinking, I don't know. He's got the
Blue?
can.
What's blue? I don't know what kind. I don't know what can is that.
Bruno says enough of that. I'm going to raise to 40. Heads up against Chi-Town. Bruno, there's the 8-ball, corner pocket. Bruno looking for 5 outs, a jack or a 7. Going to continue the story.
Double gutter there.
Looks like maybe buck and a squirt from Bruno. Chi-Town loves his queens. He loves to play queens. Better not spill that beer on my table, Chi-Town.
Yeah, you gotta think, is that queen good right now?
As Dirty reloads.
He's in for a little bit.
Ron Milby, I'd love to spend Thanksgiving with you. Come on down. We'll have some fun.
Shows the
Ooh,
queen.
he's going to fold. Good bet by Bruno. DM ... Shows the bluff.
Let's see the reaction. Any reaction? Nice hand. Oh, wow.
Both Chi-Town Cat and Bruno are veterans.
They're regs.
And they
play.
are, well, veterans in both in the
veterans.
lodge and
Yes,
they served
military
our
veterans.
country.
Yes, they have.
Bruno played on our veterans stream. Chi-Town Cat was supposed to play on the stream. We did something very special for Chi-Town Cat about 6 months ago. 3 of his buddies, military buddies, came in and surprised him, sat down in disguise, and at the right moment, they all took their disguises off at the table. Chi-Town Cat was shocked at who he was looking at. Had no clue who they were.
He told me about that in the parking lot. I didn't know what he was referring to. I thought he just was going and hanging out with friends. And then I heard the full story about it.
Yes.
And, yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was great television. Great television.
Derek's always got room for a sandwich.
Derek, I don't think Mike can exchange a coin for a sandwich. A sandwich is about $10 and a coin's 20, so you'll have to work that out with Skull Mike.
2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Plus shipping.
2 sandwiches. Or half a coin.
Look at this board right here. We got 9s, we had deuces, and a 9 deuce. Chi-Town Cat calling with the flat tire of diamonds. Over to Jasbo gets out of the way. Dustin as well. Over to Kazim with 9 deuce off. And
Nick from Yuma. It's Joe Pick in with me today.
Nick from Yuma.
From Yuma.
What's going on, buddy?
Nick from Yuma knows more people in the poker community than anybody on earth. Ace, Queen, Jack, Skittles, pair of jacks for Chi-Town.
Scary flop for Evan with those 9s. NFY, yes, NFY. Or I should say YFY.
Here comes the bet. Looks like $80 from Chi-Town. Kazim gets out of the way. Over to Evan with pocket 9s. He says, I don't like that flop with my 9s. It's a horrible flop. 3 overs. How can you make a call here? Although I had this exact same situation the other day on a cash table. Guy with 9s called and binked a 9 on the river for the set. And 2-fisted White Claw Warrior. They are White Claws.
They are White Claws, but they're like
blood something.
Blood orange?
Blood orange.
Evan gets out of the way, lets him take it down.
Shows
the 4.
Chi-Town trying to get people steamed up. Watch the White Claw. Do not spill it.
Instant banning.
Yes.
Insta-ban. There's your winnings so far. Jasbo, just shy of $1,000, $913. Dustin right behind at $726. Dirty, taking a little bit of a beating. But if we all know how Dirty runs, he can make that back in a matter of minutes. The White Claw Surge.
Avoiding this says, happy Thanksgiving from Korea. My wife next week. Flying to LA. I bought her tickets to the BTS concert at SoFi Stadium.
BTS?
The Korean boy band, the pop sensation.
K-pop.
K-pop, they are having 4 shows at SoFi. They sold out all 4 shows at SoFi Stadium, sold out in 25 minutes.
Wow.
I had to spend $1,500 for a pair of tickets, and thank God it's for my wife. My wife, she does so much for our family. So this is her. She loves this band. I don't know why, but
I got to pick up my draw off the ground.
It's the most I ever spent.
$1,500?
It's the most I ever spent for tickets.
Oh, yeah.
But so she's flying out there, and I was going to go with her. I said I was going to be the only 55-year-old man in the audience. Thank God her sister is going to take me off the hook. Her sister's going to go with her.
Yeah, right, Sharon? Like, oh, my God.
Sharon, you got to know what my wife does. I outkicked my coverage. Let's just put it that much like
who invited this guy?
Anthony in. You'll have to just turn. There you go.
I'm going to keep him on mute.
We're going to get Anthony in and talk a little bit. Put that over your dome as we look at this hand. Anthony Chester, the tournament director. So we've got 2/3 of the Mount Rushmore of the lodge.
Mount Rushmore.
We made the Mount Rushmore, did we pick?
I guess.
Well, because the Poobah's not here. So.
Well, Poopa was in the chat just a minute ago.
Okay.
Pupa's in the chat, so
Wake up, Grandma. Skull Mike says punts are coming.
so 10 minutes before Joke of the Night, that gives us plenty of time to talk with Puba. Me and Pick were talking earlier about the tournaments. Let's see where we're at right now with the I-35 Cup. Numbers as of yesterday, I think we had 224 at our club.
Yeah. So 129. I got to pull out my calculator.
Yes.
My brain's going a little melty right now. So 129 and 95. 224 as of yesterday.
At our club.
At our club. We added another 101
this morning.
So what's that bringing it? 325. And then I think we're about 60 or 70 right now.
So about 430 just at 400 just in our club. Then Rounders.
Yeah. Rounders had 150, 147 yesterday at their club.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And then so far today, let me pull up Poker Atlas. Please, everybody, download the Poker Atlas app.
If you want to play cash games here, don't call in. Use the Poker Atlas app. Makes it so much easier for the girls up front and just the staff overall. It's worth the free download.
Plus, you're able to track everything that's going on in the wonderful state of Texas and around the country.
And around the country, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. In Rounders today, for their noon flight, they had 56.
Okay.
And for the 6 o'clock flight at the current time, they have 41.
Yeah.
So
they had another 100 today. So
yeah.
We're looking at over 500 entries so far in our least popular days.
The two weakest days.
The 2 weakest days.
2 weakest days, we're pretty much halfway there. So, it takes about 1,200 to hit the guarantee for this. And the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is always notorious travel day
or
and
drinking
day as well. What do you got brewing over
and
there?
So Friday, 2 flights, Saturday, 2 flights.
Yeah.
I think Friday will hit it, Saturday will be gravy.
Yes.
100%.
And you, in your expertise in, let's say it got to $1 million, what would up top look like?
Oh, 6 figures for sure.
Yes, but
a big 6 figures. Now I'm not going to say it's in the 2s, but I'm going to say it's a nice hefty 1.
Yes.
125, 150 would be a stretch, but we got to remember you're paying out, $1 million in the prize pool is 2,400 players, so.
Plus you're giving $900 an extra bag for every bag.
Yeah, the additional bag. So we don't know how many double bags are going on down at Rounders. So we got communication going on pretty much every day with, how many moved on and so on and so forth.
So that's this week, and we'll continue this conversation with Anthony Chester, the tournament director, Grand Poobah, half a Poobah.
Half a Poobah.
Just Poobah. Just Poo. Just talk about the spring mate, your poo.
If the Poobahs listen, hey Poobah, yabba dabba doo, baby.
Hey.
Scooby
Hold on.
Doo.
I was going to say, who says that?
Fred Flintstone.
Okay, exactly.
All right. But Fred, the Grand Poobah's character came from the Flintstone series.
Yes.
That was the president of the Water Buffaloes Association. Right. So Spring Mayhem coming February 22nd through March 6th. I want to hear more. Have y'all decided one way or the other on the Mystery Bounty Tournament?
Yes, I have. I finally. So we all have probably heard of or played in a mystery bounty around the country. The World Series did one, New Orleans did one. Me and the Poobah, we've both worked at the Wynn, we both worked at Aria, and we believe that the Wynn actually made it the best. So I got on the phone. I was on the phone with them for about an hour, really dissecting by the numbers to make it work properly. Okay, so it's a $500 buy-in. $200 from every buy-in goes into the bounty pool. There's no bounties collected on day one. So nobody is bounty eligible on day one. So once we've finalized registration, you have this bounty pool. So by the numbers, to make the numbers work to where they're not all lopsided, the biggest bounty is going to be worth $25,000. There's going to be at least one bounty in the pool that's going to be worth $25,000, and the minimum bounty is going to be worth $500.
Skull Mike is going to win this. So when somebody wins a bounty on day 2, they'd be eligible to go to the cage.
Oh, we're going to have
And
like
then
a
what?
bingo tumbler. We're going to have like a bingo tumbler.
And they'll get out of the bingo tumbler. They'll get something.
An
little
envelope.
marble.
An envelope. We're going to have envelopes in there. You know, you
Right.
tumble, you reach in there, you grab out an envelope, and written on the envelope is going to be how much your bounty is worth.
Oh, my goodness. So theoretically, on day 2, in the morning of day 2,
Yeah.
somebody could actually win the $25,000 bounty.
Right. Exactly.
And then the room is deflated a little bit.
Yeah, so now here's where the cool thing about the math
Yes.
works out. So the more, because, you know, Rick, you and I were talking about it, and we were throwing numbers back and forth, and the minimum and the max and so on and so forth. What?
They have Jake Stein's name out. We didn't.
That's Joe Pick.
Yeah, I know.
That's not Jakey Stein.
I'm
That's Joe
insulted.
Pick.
I'm
That was from
insulted
Monday
right now.
night.
So that's where me and Matt out at the Win, we sat there and we crunched the numbers. I mean, you can establish a lot of numbers over the course of an hour, and what the beauty of it is by having a 25K up top and 500 for the bottom, you're able to have a 20K. You're able to have a 15. You're able to have a 10. You're able to have a 7,500. You can have multiple 20s.
What will be the buy-in for that tournament?
$500.
Oh, so you basically, if you get a bounty, you're getting your money back at least.
Yes.
Oh, he did get away with it.
Oh, Dennis raises to 80, and he's going to get
And he's gonna get
$2,500.
20.
Oh,
from
we got a
everybody.
7-deuce game going?
Yes.
7 deuces running right now, so he's going to get the $37 pot, and he's going to collect a quarter from everybody. There you go.
Nice.
Ship it.
And we're 2 minutes away from Joke of the Night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. So that'll be part of the Spring Mayhem. It all happens February 22nd through March the 6th, much like Millionaire Mayhem, which was a resounding success all over the country. The longest line we had in here. Remember, folks, if you're not a member, you had to become a member. That's a line possibility. If you want to enter a tournament, that's another line possibility. The longest line anybody ever had to wait was 6 minutes.
Yeah.
6 whole minutes.
I mean,
mark it down.
You got to be crazy. I've been out at the World Series waiting in line for 3 hours.
Right.
So
3. That's a fast line.
That's a fast line.
That's a fast line. Yeah.
I take
mean,
the over.
We put it together. I mean, it's a testament to the staff. It's a testament to the Queen of VPIP. She was back there helping out.
Princess of VPIP.
Well, look, she's the queen. She's the queen. You know, so the Princess of VPIP, she's back there. She was able to, you know, she met some fans from Chatsville, came in. You know, they were like, the princess is here. We meet the Princess of VPIP.
They're celebrities.
You know, so, you know, and then you had, you know, the Hot Dog Eating Wonder. His fans showed up, and Kevin Lyzak's fans, Mama Bear's fans. They all showed up.
Absolutely.
You know, I know you had some picture opportunities going on there. So
People love the stream, and here goes an all-in moment for the White Claw Warrior with his 6'4" offsuit.
The Chi-Town shove.
Yeah, I love that. And the joke will be coming up
Trademark
after this
it.
hand. I think you're going to like tonight's joke, but we'll see.
1 if you like it, 2 if you don't.
You
Yeah,
can't get a
everyone
rewards
knows
card
the
at
rules.
Caesars in 6 minutes. That's accurate. Very
That's
accurate.
Funny. That's funny. All-in call from Dirty with 8-6 suited.
Look at this.
And
What is going on
They're gonna
here?
run it twice.
And
Wow.
Dirty's going, how can I be this far ahead with 8-6?
Oh, the laugh.
Don't spill that White Claw.
You know, Justin from Tastemakers, he named a brownie after Dirty.
Oh, did he?
Dirty brownie.
It's the Dirty Brownie. It's got an Oreo cookie baked into it.
Nice. Straight draw for Dirty. There's the straight.
Bink.
It's over. Chi-Town Cat, I guess, has 10 outs. Could get us. That's not one of them.
Well, you needed any heart.
Yeah, any heart. So that's going to be the first board. And that takes a lot of hearts away from Chi-Town. looking for a 4, 775.
775.
That's
Open
not
ender.
good.
7 outs for Chi-Town.
Diamond draw now for Dirty.
There's the 6. So I think they're going to chop that one. And that one is saved by the chop. So here we go. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Slick Rick, Skull Mike, and Leibowitz are all walking through a
It already
tropical
sounds like a bad joke.
walking through a tropical jungle when they get captured by a cannibal who brings them to his chief. And the chief says, I'm going to eat all 3 of you unless you can prove to me that the sum of all 3 of the sizes of your penises equal the sum of my penis.
What?
He flops out his penis. It's 20 inches long. Slick Rick says, I'll go first. He pulls down his pants and he gets measured at 10 inches.
Oh!
Whoa!
And Leibowitz goes second. He gets measured at 8 inches. And they're feeling real confident now because they only need 2 inches to at least qualify so they can get released and not get killed.
Poor Skull Mike.
Skull Mike comes out, drops his pants, and he gets measured at 2 inches exactly. So they get released. Slick Rick says, hey, as they're walking out of there, he said, hey, guys, I bet you're glad I was there. I was 10 inches. I was half the way. Leibowitz says, hey, I bet you're glad I was there because I had 8 inches. Skull Mike says, I bet you guys are glad that I had an erection. There you go. Joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
Oh, my God. I have a feeling we're going to have a visitor
Yeah.
in about 5 seconds.
5?
Is
5
your guy
seconds?
not-
Well, don't remember, so Skull Mike, there you go. Aaron, Norman Chat's coming on January the 12th. It's the Wednesday, January 12th. Norman Chad and Lon McCarron will be here. So
I thought he was going to say 1 3/4, but
I thought he was going to come up a little short as well. So
a little short.
that's every day.
Sharon Barkey won. Tony won. Jeff won. This may be a home run over the monster.
This might
well,
be
I
unanimous.
mean, you did do a nice little jab at Skull, so of course you're going to get 1s across the board.
little jab, no pun intended, right?
There you go. Lots of 1s, no 2s. This could be a clean sweep. So
I'd like
Slick
to take
Rick.
this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yeah, he ain't apologizing to him, that's for sure.
Slick Rick in with 2/3 of Mount Rushmore here at the Lodge. Go
Grand
pick.
slam.
And Anthony Chester. So Jimmy B says Slick Rick picking on Skull. Hey, it's about time, right? That was the best joke you told on here. I'm laughing, says Claire.
Deep shot to center field. It's going, gone.
Back.
Oh, my goodness.
Who the hell is Skull Mike?
Yes. That was my other good joke on Skull Mike about that I told several months ago about the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
But anyways, Anthony, so finally I know you got a tournament running, so we got that. Talk about your plans for the 10 $500,000 guaranteed tournament that we're going to run in 2022. Monthly.
Well, we do have 2 vacant months in there because we had to plan accordingly. So basically, it's a $5 million guarantee across the course of a year because every month there's going to be the weekend event that's going to basically $600 buy-in.
Yes.
$500K guarantee
Yes.
every month. Okay, starting in January.
Yep.
There's no tournament in August because, of course, I've already set the dates for the Millionaire Mayhem in September. So that starts early in September, and that will be the first event of the Millionaire Mayhem for September. And then, there won't be another one again in November because of I-35 Cup will be over the course of Thanksgiving weekend every year.
Okay, annual thing.
Yep. So it's basically $600 buy-in, 500K guarantee. Follows the best bag format. All right, because we love the best bag format. All right, it'll be 8 flights every weekend. Starts on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 2 flights a day. Finish up on Sunday. And then there's also going to be a leaderboard involved there. So we're going to withhold 1% from every prize pool. All right, so come December 19th, all right, we're going to send somebody home with a nice little Christmas present. We're going to take the top 18 points earners over the course of the year, and they're going to play a minimum of a $50K free roll.
All right.
On December 19th, and they're going to have...
How many players will be in that tournament?
18.
Okay.
All right, and the final table will have the pleasure of yourself and Skull calling the action of that Players Championship.
I love it. The Players Championship. I love it.
But I'm not the minimum. The minimum is $50K free roll because you have 2 of the events that are involved in a series, in a Mayhem series. So that's going to kick that way up.
So, but my question to you is, I think, and they may already get in for this. Let's see what they're talking about here. Ace-3 versus Ace-Jack. Ooh, there's a 3-ball. Kazim is going to have Jack. Another 3.
Another 3.
So Kazim's going to take with Jack.
No, the flush draw comes for the ace for Kazim. He's going to win it both. So let me ask you this. You're playing 10 tournaments.
Yep.
Should the winner of each of those 10 tournaments get an automatic pass into the Players Championship?
Well, I mean, based on if you win the
because that's what the Masters does in golf.
If you play the tournament, if you play the thing, you win the tournament, you're going to be pretty much very close to the top of the leaderboard anyway. It's not necessarily you're not going to get an automatic bid, but because you're going to be getting 50, 60, 70 possible points, that's going to kick you way up at the top. So you're going to have a very, very high probability of being. That's part of the reason. Part of my thinking of making it 18 players.
Looks like Skull's reaching into his pocket. He's going to be reloading.
So, and I get exactly what you're saying there, Rick, because of the fact that
I think if you win,
points are
win
involved.
one of them, you should be in.
It's something that can definitely be added. I was taking the points.
Skull Mike throwing the party tonight.
Oh boy,
he's got a wedding to pay for sometime soon. But I don't know, just a thought, because if you win, it should be kind of like that's your golden ticket. You're in. You're in the free roll.
Right.
And then the others are wild cards.
Right. And I get it, because you also have somebody. If you have somebody that finishes third consistently, third, fourth, fifth, consistently, they're going to point themselves in as well.
Right.
But because there's a lot of points up top for first place,
right,
you can. I'm not going to say 100% book your ticket to the free roll on December 19th, but you have a very high probability of being there because of the fact that it's 18 players.
Right. Well, whatever it is, it's an incredible idea, and you guys continue to impress.
By request, Carlo.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
There you go.
There you go.
Skull Mike reloaded.
I didn't want to interrupt Anthony's description of what's going on coming up, so I had to wait on the Tony Montana.
And Anthony is, whatever your results with Big Daddy D are going to be, you could get a lot of business for the Anthony Chester Weight Loss Academy if Big Daddy D does what he says he's going to do, which I'm his biggest fan right now.
Well, I mean, we're firm believers that you got to have skin in the game in order to really follow through with what you're trying to do. So yes, I'm a level 1 certified CrossFit coach. You know, I start the nutrition program through CrossFit after the I-35 Cup is done. It's my passion, is helping people weight loss journeys. I'm down 60 pounds myself.
Beautiful.
So, you know, when you take that into consideration, he's now paying me my fee that I charge people to train them. You know, and he's working out with me twice a week. Michelle has joined in as well to be his workout buddy because they're on similar journeys. So, you know, and he's already down over 10 pounds. And we've only had 2 workouts together because he's also being very mindful of his food. So,
Well, look, I know firsthand how tough it is to lose weight. I also know that he should see, it's important to see success early.
yes.
Because that'll keep him motivated.
Right.
If you and it also is important to have accountability, which I love the YouTube aspect, his vlog. So good luck with that.
So Wesley wants to know, how do you lose a beer gut?
Stop drinking beer, number one. I know it's hard.
There you go. There's your answer. Free of charge.
Free of charge.
Hey, dad bods are okay. But no, good for Alex. You know, it's a health thing at this point.
Yes.
And it's, you know, we want to keep Alex around, and
You know,
he's so open about it too. He's on YouTube just bearing his soul
Right.
and, to the world, and God love him. We want to call him Little Daddy D. We want to get rid of the Big Daddy D. Here's an all-in moment for the Chi-Town Cat, White Claw Warrior, with Queen 9. This is his hand. He loves the Queen 9.
The White Claw surges. The blue cans are 8% alcohol. I wonder if he even knows that. Oh, he went back to a white one now, so he's back down to 5% versus 8%.
Dirty with Jack 7 suited.
We're going to see another one of these hands. He's going for the record.
He's going to call. Dirty's got the chips in
Dirty.
hand.
Dirty wants to call him anyway.
Dirty he wants to call him just to. He does.
He's pulling the chips back. Had the chips
Really?
out there. And lays it down.
Show it.
Be careful with our cards, White Claw. But White Claw.
There's Big Daddy D in the background.
Big Daddy D.
We'll get him squared away for you, Rick.
Well, yeah, I mean, people are making, you know, the hard part is that in a matter of speaking, it's really not rocket science. It's what goes into your body.
Yep.
If you take in less than what you burn, you're going to lose weight.
Sure.
But it's just so hard for some. If you've been eating fried foods 7 days a week for years and years and years, it's an addiction.
Of course.
Well, one of the things the guy said right here, didn't mean to cut you off, but he's like, you know, if you want to lose weight, stop drinking soda. And that's something that Alex talked about
Yes,
on his little
he did.
on his
blogs.
It's the old adage, you know, eat less, move more.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. That's the outline, you know, of it.
Right.
But you have to eat less of the. You have to eat the proper foods.
Right.
All right. And you don't want to eat. Not to use Dirty's name there, but you don't want to eat dirty every day just because I'm eating less doesn't mean it's going to be the right stuff.
All in again for Chi-Town. This time he's got a hand, Big Slick. And here's the call from the 9 seed.
Dustin
Oops.
waking up with queens.
The ladies.
We're gonna have a three-way all in here.
Bruno, I don't think Bruno's, he'll get away. So Chi-Town, Big Slick versus the ladies.
Uh-oh.
No one gets more enjoyment
We
of his
racing.
poker.
We got a true race here.
Is this Dustin's first introduction to the Chi-Town
Yes,
He
Cat?
is. I'll tell you, Dustin, since you've been on the floor, Dustin has been very aggressive, firing away.
Yeah.
He's like he's played here before.
Okay.
Oh, straight draw.
Now he wants that queen.
4 outs. All the queens are dead.
Yeah, it looks like all the queens are dead.
Ace or a king, and he's not going to get there. And the queens are going to hold up.
Yeah, the
They may
queens
be
are,
running it twice.
queens are gone.
Yeah, the queens are.
They're gonna run it again.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah,
run it.
run it twice. Ooh.
Flush
Oh,
and
he's got the
straight draw.
spades now.
He's got spades.
He's
and
got
a
he's got
five.
every card left in the deck.
And a wheel.
There it is. Straight flush.
There
Here comes
you
the straight
go.
flush chop. Nope.
Oh, that would have been funny.
He's happy about a chop.
There you go.
Dustin, meet Chi-Town Cat.
Yes. Catch 101110 says Dustin was previously on the stream as
Dank memes.
Memes. Okay, I may be mistaken.
He's incognito tonight, using his real name.
Hey, the laugh, the dirty laugh just cracks me up. You just have to laugh when he laughs.
Absolutely.
You don't put him on a laugh like that. You really don't.
You don't.
He starts laughing. You're like, oh, that's him.
You know, the other thing that 11 years ago, I made a bet with myself. I was up a lot, weight-wise, way more than I am right now. And I made a bet with myself that said, I'm either going to spend the 20 grand for the surgery, or I'm going to do it myself and use that money and enter a couple World Series of Poker events. And I used that as motivation. It was a monetary motivation. And literally, I said by my birthday, it was January 1st. My birthday's July 9th. And I said, I'm going to lose 100 pounds by my birthday, which is a lot in 7 months. And sure enough, on July 8th, I got on the scales. And it's funny what the mind does. 100.0 was what I a night before my birthday. So I managed to keep 60 of it off. It's tough to keep it. That's 11 years ago.
That is the hardest part.
Hardest part.
That is the very hardest part because everybody there's a similar mindset out there that Mama Bear and I have figured out that you're getting out of your comfort zone, shall we say, when you're thinner or maybe you've made some money or you're used to being one way. So when all of a sudden you're not seeing yourself in that way that you got comfortable with, now you're outside your comfort zone and you're almost forcing yourself to get back. That's why you did put 40 back on over time. Yeah. And there's stress involved in there and stuff like that. But a lot of people, do you ever see why do people that win the lottery all of a sudden 5 years later they're broke? Because they came from nothing and now they have all this money. They're not used to what to do. So
and you see a lot of the biggest losers that just ballooned way back up or way over what they were. I think part of it is also the body. But let's see this hand. Kazim, kings, there's an ace on the turn. Might slow things down here. But I think the body also has a memory too, and it wants to, if you're at a certain level, it wants to be at a certain level, but that's above my pay grade. Chi-Town continues his assault on the all-in category. I think this is his 5th all-in of the night with the 10 deuce.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say Kazim's going to call him, though.
I would imagine Kazim, although the ace has Kazim thinking.
And the way that Chi-Town Cat's been playing,
he could have
ATC, man.
He could have 9-3.
Exactly.
It's not about a diet; it's about a lifestyle. That's true. It's a big change.
Yes.
It's a big change.
It's a lifestyle change. Now, when you go on a diet, it's like, it's a short term goal, and then I can go back to where I was.
Right.
No, that's a. I challenge people to get rid of the word diet and just say I'm going to make a lifestyle change. That's what I challenge people out there to do.
And what I found, just in my experience, is we look at Kazim is going to make this call, and he's going to lock it down. And no matter how many times you run it, Chi-Town, you're not winning this hand. But
run it 6 times?
Yeah. What I found, though, is if you told me you can never eat Brussels sprouts again, and I hate Brussels sprouts, but if you told me I can never have that again, all I'm going to be thinking about is Brussels sprouts.
Yes, true.
So when you tell
true.
people, that's why some of those diets that you can only eat this, you can't eat that. I think life isn't like that. You're going to be placed in situations where you're going to go out to eat with friends, and you're going to have to be able to eat something with the friends, or else you're going to be that friend who everybody feels uncomfortable around. life gets in the way.
Yep.
And it's just what you choose in those moments.
And that's one of the first things that Alex and I talked about when we sat down and we were coming up with goals, and we were talking with Justin with Tastemakers, who's making his 10 meals a week. I said, Alex, we're coming up on the holidays. You're going to have Friendsgiving, Thanksgiving, Christmas, follow it up soon. What?
So Nakia just mentioned, he goes, if Pooba said, if Joe Pick and Anthony are in the booth, who the hell is running the tournament?
It's on automatic pilot.
That's,
it's like
Tom
a Tesla.
Penza, Mr. Penza, he's doing Mr. Penza, we've challenged him to do, every time the tournament goes on break, he's allowed a 5-minute skit. So he's
5-minute set, yeah.
That's so funny.
And you got Alex out there, Pooba. Come on, bud. We're there.
So in reality, Alex is running it.
Good job. I love that. 295 in the live chat.
But that's one of the things we talked about. I said, Alex, the key is going to be your food. Your food is going to be the key.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to be perfect. There's no such thing as the perfect intake of food.
Right.
You're going to be in a situation where you're going to be challenged with sweets or one of your favorite things. So as long as we can be 90% to 95% on point with our food, we're going to lose weight the healthy way.
Yeah.
And the healthy way is 2 to 3 pounds a week.
Right.
It's not. Now, when we talk about Alex's weight, he's going to be losing weight a lot faster than a normal person in the beginning. But once all of the big stuff starts to come off,
he'll hit a plateau.
As long as we can stay consistent with the 2 to 3 pounds, 4 pounds a week, he's going to be living it the healthy way. So
Skull Mike dead to one of the remaining 5s. And he'll fold. Skull Mike does not look too happy right now.
He doesn't. He looks
normal.
angry.
He looks normal.
He's a different person on the felt. He's serious.
It's normal.
Fig Nuts, how are you? Good to see you. So many people. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Enjoy the time with your family. And all this talk about food, tomorrow's going to be a tough day for everybody. And
it is.
Enjoy it, and life.
This is the American cheat day.
Yes, the American cheat day.
It is the American cheat day. Look, everybody has to. There's going to be 3 days out there for sure that everybody's going to enjoy a good meal. You're allowed to change your lifestyle for that one day. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter.
Yeah.
Those are the big food days. So go ahead, do it, live it up,
splurge.
There's never going to be.
I would also add Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'm just kidding. There's the Rays from Jaspo with 7-8 suited. Dustin also at 7-8 suited. Comes along. Skull Mike.
3-betted to 100.
Ooh, he does 3-bet. Skull Mike's going nowhere with King Queen.
Facing a 3-bet.
I think he's calling. He's got a purple chip on top. That's 500 people. Black chips 100. Green chips 25.
I say 4 bets.
Red chips are 5. Good.
Yeah, he's stuck a little. Mike's stuck a little bit. He's gonna tighten. I think he's gonna tighten the belt.
Skull Mike.
70 more to call to Jasbo.
He's gonna call.
Looking him up. Jasbo will be first to act.
Jaspo cleaned up nicely. He came into town, said, "I'll be right back," went to his Airbnb and put on a nice shirt.
I didn't recognize him.
He got dressed up for you.
Yeah. Diamonds out there.
Could be a party.
Straight flush. 10 of diamonds comes.
Well, security's here for you, Rick.
That's funny.
Dr. Pepper knows how he can lose 15 pounds. Yeah, I got to stop drinking it.
That's funny.
They go check, check. Ace on the turn.
25, like basically the deck.
Yeah, look at those outs. I think Dustin's got a lot of outs there.
That may be the most outs we've ever seen on the screen.
I didn't
Half
even
the
know.
deck.
Hope you have a big enough screen to see it.
Well, they're basically all they're chop outs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
I mean, it's half the deck. Jaspo.
Jasco's got 1 card to scoop. Oops.
And
He had all
gets
the
there.
diamonds. He had all the diamonds.
All
to
the
scoop.
diamonds. Jaspo. Dustin
verbalized something. Didn't hear what he said, but it was whatever it was good enough.
It was a hunk of green chips.
500, I believe, was the bet.
There's a lot of broccoli. Over to Jasbo, who hit the diamonds. Jasbo, an incredible poker player. Loves the club. Not from here. He is a former military guy who is retired and just is enjoying his life, and God love him for it.
That's where
he
we all
travels
want to
around
get
the country, and he loves the lodge. He wasn't even coming here until he heard us on the stream the other day. He's talking about the I-35 Cup, and he said, I got some free time. I'm going to go to Austin.
There we go.
So, good for Jasbo, our good friend. And I said, you want to play on the stream?
Uh-oh, the Poobah has arrived.
Poobah's here?
Poobah is in Chatsville.
Poobah, where you been, buddy?
Yeah.
He's getting ready to watch the Raiders. The Raiders.
What time are you at? So the game was at 3? I think it's at 3.
It's at 3 tomorrow,
Yeah,
right?
3. Yeah, I think so.
So you're going to wake up, go tailgate a little. I hope it doesn't rain. It's going to rain tomorrow here in Austin. Hopefully up in Dallas maybe you get better weather. Although you'll be inside for the game, but if you're going to tailgate, could cause some problems.
Nakia's fiending for her pen. You forgot it at home.
Uh-oh.
You know what? You got 2 tickets over there. You know what? I'll bring it up there for you for 2 of those tickets that you may have available.
Yeah, but you got to turn back around and come back.
That
I
pen,
go to the game and then drive back.
We have this little thing called a tournament to run on Friday.
that pesky pen.
He's poking me behind back of the head with his finger. I hope it's your finger.
6 ways to a flop. $30 in the skillet. 338. Nobody with a 3. Chi-Town with his pocket 6s.
Well, you know he's going to just... I was going to say, you know he's putting money in the pot.
Evan,
Raises.
min raising
Min click. Chi-Town calls.
with Jack Deuce. So he's got something up his sleeve here. Double paired board now.
2 pair, but Chi-Town with the better 2 pair. Evan now has a jack or a 3.
Nakia says I can have the tickets if I bring her pen.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
That's
Wow.
tempting.
you have a key to the house? Or do you have
Can Charlie open the door?
yeah. You got to crawl the crawl space. You got to sneak through the...
The doggy door.
Wow. That's a nice pen she has. That's a Mont Blanc.
It's a magic pen.
A
Rick.
magic
That's
pen.
the
I
Cadillac
know.
of pens, a Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
Mont Blanc.
Yeah, and it's that's the same pen that Joe put in the washing machine one night that caused a disturbance in the Stracera household. There's a king of hearts, meaningless. Chi-Town's going to win this pot as long as he stays in.
Now the question is, can he hang tough there with that king out there in the 8s? Yeah, check's a safe play. Throws it with such enthusiasm.
Yeah.
He gets enjoyment of this game. You know, you gotta love guys who just have fun. You know, he doesn't ever really rub people's faces in it, but he's just more happy for himself than happy that somebody else lost. Throws a little shekel to Adam. Adam is the king of the dealing of the mixed games that we're trying to get up and running here at the lodge. I played a little last night, did not do well.
Well, we got to teach you how to play the mixed game.
I usually do well in that mixed game, but you know, last night was not good. I come in here, I late reg in the I-35 Cup. I go out with a boat. You know, whenever you lose with a boat, it's tough. It's going to be a tough ride home. Did not like that turn. The jack made me a boat and someone else a boat.
It's like losing on a last-second field goal.
Oh.
I mean, it's just horrible.
Just a bad taste in your mouth.
She was driving about an hour when she realized she forgot it. I thought someone died. Jeez. Well, at least you got there safe and.
Yes.
Oy.
Are y'all staying near the stadium? Or you staying? Where are you staying out there?
I might have to sleep on the
Dallas?
floor if I come up there, just so you know. I've been here since 9 a.m., just to keep that in mind. Dirty waking up with a couple snowmen.
He just limps?
I think he just limps for the 10, or for, the 20 total. He just limps with the 8s.
Okay.
Dirty has been playing.
Conservative? Is that
I didn't think it was a word in his vocabulary, but
is he off his game today or something?
He should be on his game because he's wearing the great hoodie and the hat.
It's
the
warm.
Run Good.
It's warm.
It is. When it gets cold out, they're going to be.
Queen Deuce 4, Rainbow.
Yeah, but Chi-Town got a little piece of it, and you know he's going to love it. Look at that.
Nope. Snap call that deuce. Kazim folds, goes over to Mike. Mike with King 10 lays down.
Skull just has not gotten much tonight.
He's definitely not happy.
No, he's been talking about his frustrations not getting cards over a 10, but you see some hands here.
Yeah.
Jack of hearts on the turn.
Only 109 likes. We got 283 watching. We do have an overtime number of 300 tonight. It's going to be tough the night before. Twas the night before Thanksgiving.
Bet called Dirty with the 8s are going to be good if he stays in the hand. Chi-Town Cat still with the Ducks. Dirty betting 50. Uh-oh. Looks like racing chips. Ooh, he does fire with the duck. And there's the laugh. The dirty laugh for $1.25. Or as Rick says, $1 squirt. And he shows the deuce. Hold on here. You didn't want to see that. That's got him wondering big time now. Oh, and he makes the call still.
He made the call. Turn the other one over.
Oh, and Dirty takes down a $300 pot. Nice call by the dirty one.
Chi-Town has been all in more than any other player has in the history of this live stream tonight.
That was a good raise, though. He made him think. He showed the deuce, and he really made him think about that one, but not hard enough.
You could fry an egg on his forehead right now. He's so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Does Dirty still have the cardboard inside the hat?
I was just thinking that. You know, that's what happens with mesh hats. You cannot keep the cardboard on.
I like it, though. It's a good look there.
Looks like he's got a hard hat, like the old helmet inserts that he used to wear back in the day in baseball.
Exactly. There you see the Lodge Cam. A lot of cash games going.
Tournament broke earlier. That was from 1C. Flight 1C was on the right.
Yeah.
And that is down. So you see a lot of empty tables to the right. That was all tournament from earlier today. But all the cash games rolling on the left side of the screen.
And a lot of the tournament tables are back here.
And Chi-Town Cat is all in dark for $135 under the gun.
Yeah,
I don't even know. Is that 135?
Yeah, it looks like
a lot of blue, a lot of $1
yeah.
chips, but we'll say 135.
And the look on his face. 8-5
Did Jazzbo just lay down 7s there?
He did.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of people behind him.
That's true. Skull Mike would hit.
Skull's got to call him.
Skull Mike.
Kazim called with Trey Deuce. But
Yep.
Mike laid down a 4 tray. DJ,
30's definitely got a call.
If anyone knocks a drink on the table, it'll be well, yeah, it'll be him, but it'll also be the last time he ever plays in the stream too. I think that was a subtle troll, Joe.
Yeah.
Going to the Raider game. This will be the game the Raiders actually win because it's not a divisional game.
Yeah, but Pooh-Bah, you need the Raiders to win. No offense, Nakia, but just saying.
Dirty with ace deuce for $130. Kazim called with Trey Deuce.
We do have to go for the silver and
He
black.
did call, okay.
Pooh-Bah and Nakia, where are you sitting so we can watch for you on the TV?
I don't think the camera goes that high. King 10-5, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds now out there.
Look at.
Is the
Look
3
at
of diamonds going
Chi-Town.
to get there?
Chi-Town Cat with the 8-5. It's good if
my
it's there.
goodness.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the emotion.
Scooby-Doo. So
Fred Flintstone in the house.
No, Scooby-Doo, remember?
Look at Mike. Mike, this is the first time I think I've seen Mike smile all day.
Chi-Town. Chi-Town Cat, the White Claw Warrior.
He's still going. The camera will be on us tomorrow. Suck it up.
Suck it, Pick.
I love it. I love it.
I'll be just watching from the comfort of my home.
Love it.
I think your pen is going to be in Austin, so I think you're.
The problem with that stadium, it's so nice. The video board goes from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line.
You're better
So
off
literally-
watching the board.
Well,
That's
the
what a lot of people say.
The people on the field, the players, watch the board because it's a clear picture and it's giant. So you're seeing a much better view. Look at the players tomorrow.
Wasn't it
on
like-
the field, they'll be looking up.
Was it
at
like
the
a
screen.
$10 million board?
It was
some
amount.
stupid
It
number.
was ridiculous. And I remember when it first was built, punters from opposing teams would try to hit it pregame warm-up,
Yeah.
and Jerry
Yep.
Jones would get so upset with them. But they try to kick the punts into the board. But it's impressive. But I tell you, SoFi Stadium out in L.A.,
Yeah.
I think they one-upped them. I'm sorry.
Didn't they?
It's a beautiful
I
stadium
don't know.
out there.
Pick went to you went to Allegiant, right?
I did go to
You
Allegiant.
did
How's
the
that
tour.
one?
I did the tour. That thing is impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
The giant Roomba, you know, my little Roomba, the vacuum that goes around
Well,
my house.
you know what
looks
they
like
call
a-
it? They call it the black toilet.
Like
because
the see, like so, Raider fans call it the Death Star.
Right.
Well, people call it the toilet. Because I mean, if you had if you think about it, ceramic toilet, but you just made it black,
Right.
it looks like a black toilet.
Right.
So I mean, people have been saying that, but I will say
Beautiful building.
The building's great. The sound system's sick, but the torch was actually really impressive. The Al Davis torch was actually pretty
nice.
cool.
I mean, it's got and it just reeks of Vegas all throughout it too. So I mean, it's
Not yet. It hasn't gotten to that point yet. Because remember, the first year, no one stepped foot in it except for the players.
Right.
Well, I'm talking about the glitz and glamour that's around it and in it and the high-end stuff.
Well, they
and
have the panoramas, the windows. They actually will on nicer days. Those windows will open and create a breeze too. So
Well, the funny thing is when UNLV plays there, they play on turf. When the Raiders play there, they play on grass.
Right,
Correct.
because they did like what Arizona did, where the grass is ported out, and then the turf field is underneath.
Yeah.
So Nakia just made a valid point. Jerry Jones helped build SoFi Stadium.
Oh, him and Kroenke are like the two richest.
Yeah. There you go, Nakia. I did not know that.
Although Kroenke's got to cough up some money to the city of St. Louis. They settled their lawsuit.
they
Oh,
did.
finally.
$780 million. The city of St. Louis.
Drop in the
getting.
bucket.
Yeah.
Pocket change. Three-way to the turn.
30 bet out 300.
He did. He does have the nut
The
straight.
Stones.
Kazim taken. He's got top pair. He's got a backdoor straight draw. Little he knows neither are going to be any good.
The return of the cat.
I got half of the street moving to Austin next week.
285 in the live chat coming up on 10 o'clock.
I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would agree with that, Aaron. But
What did Aaron say?
Aaron says, I recommend you drink heavily when visiting the lodge. You're playing donkeys, and alcohol helps your confidence versus top pair shovers.
It's one way to look at it.
Kazim calling with the top pair and the backdoor straight draw. But little
Dirty
does he
already
know,
Little
there.
does he know
it ain't gonna
that
be any
he's
good.
drawing dead.
There's a jack. Dirty's going to put it all in.
I think he's trying to tell Kazim, get out of my pot. Save your money, go home. Go away. Just go away.
Yeah.
God.
I don't know if you guys could hear that through the microphone. I think you can, but someone's having a grand old time out there.
I mean, he's got top pair. And that's all he's got.
I mean, does he
No
think his
kicker.
king is good? We get the four-liner out there. Any 10 is good.
Yeah,
You know,
four.
king 10 good. I'm sorry, queen 10 better. But
Yeah.
but I mean, he's just got nothing but a
He
king.
folds. He folds.
He does. Shows the king.
The funny thing about the stadium, Cowboy Stadium, is when I was there, I used to go every year for the UIL football championships, the high school football championships, where they always do over there.
Right.
And they have 12 playoff games there. Anyways, I'd be there the whole week. They have tours of Jerry World.
Sure.
$25 a tour. When I was there 7 years ago, this was 7 years ago, they had celebrated the 1 millionth tour
Wow.
of Jerry World. So he made 25 mil on tours.
Yeah.
And that was 7 years ago. So God only knows what it is now.
Well, I know they're charging like $70 at Allegiant, so.
Well, and it's $100. Yeah, and that was back then, so I don't know what they charge for a tour now. $100 to park.
Right.
God only knows for a hot dog. So there's some money being spent. The NFL owners are not hurting. Plus, if they don't sell one ticket, they make money from the television contract they have.
So before SoFi opened, I went to Eagles Rams, the game that Carson Wentz tore his ACL on.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to pay $200 to park.
Oh my God.
The surrounding houses, this is no lie, the surrounding houses around the Coliseum, you could pay the owners of the house to park in their driveway $60. They were charging $60, $75,
Right.
and you're on the side streets, and they're just full and full. You see the owners of the house going, here, park on my front lawn.
Of course.
So
Good for them, but yeah, be interesting. Chi-Town Cat looks down at Queen 10 of Hearts. This is one of those hands he loves. He loves the Queen suited hands.
Fig Nuts, we're looking forward to seeing you during Spring Mayhem.
Yeah.
Bring that gallon of Woodford Reserve, though.
Well, after this hand, guys, I'm going to go out and check on what's going on out
What,
here.
you're going to do some work?
Well, you and I have worked all day.
We have done a lot of stuff. Hey, Rick, did you see the new cards today?
I did.
New
We got
cards
the
came
brand new Copeg cards out there.
Nice. What are we
Looking,
going to do with all the old decks?
keep them for rainy day.
Some people wanted to see if we could have a bonfire, and we were like,
That'd be a smelly bun.
I like the new cards. Congratulations to the lodge.
It was you know what it was today, Rick? It was one of those, it was busy, but not busy enough that we couldn't get so much done.
We got a lot done.
We did get a lot done
We got
today.
a lot,
The Puba would be proud.
Yeah, Pupo would be proud with everything that we got done today.
And there's still more to do.
Yeah.
7-8 ace, 2 diamonds.
I'll be in here tomorrow tuning up the sound system a little better. We got a brand new amplifier to wire up, me and Josh.
Really?
Gonna do some more cards tomorrow.
I thought the sound sounds really good.
Oh, wait.
Oh, it sounds even better now.
Oh, wait.
Really?
There's more.
Oh, man.
We got some more speakers to hang. We got to make sure that we're ready to go for spring.
I mean, I really thought that the sound sounds good, but if it's going to be better, even better. Here comes the turn. Deuce of Hearts, Adam gives us. Looks like Skull Mike looking for a 6 or a 3. Skull Mike just has not had too many hands tonight. And Jasbo is friends with Skull Mike. Neither player has anything. Skull Mike reaching for chips.
He's trying to make a stand here.
Jasbo has got just nothing but Queen High, but is in the lead. Respectfold?
Yeah.
Ah, respectful. Show it. Gotta show it.
Show the bluff. Show the bluff.
Skull Mike sheepishly will bring that pot to him.
All right, let me go do some work here real quick, and I'll check back in with you guys.
All right. See you later.
Anthony Chester, tournament director.
Yes.
As you said, what was it? One of 3 of the
Mount Rushmore.
The Mount Rushmore of the lodge. Let's go.
Yeah. That's Mount Rushmore is 4, so it'd have to be.
So actually, this is Joe. Thank you for that. Anthony just left, so I won't share this with him, but I will. You guys are the reason why I'm able to be here in Dallas with my beautiful wife. I fully trust you guys. 2 years ago, I could never take a vacation. I'll put our management team up against any. I agree. We talked about that earlier.
Yes, we
did.
did.
Our dealing staff versus any crew out there. Our management staff against any crew out there. What?
Our live stream staff. I'm just kidding. Crickets.
Yeah. Only if I'm in the booth, just saying. But
No, we talked about that. There's no doubt.
No, absolutely.
We got a good thing going.
Absolutely. I mean, the people hear poker club, and they think, oh, they're just some little thing in Texas. If they ever came here, I mean, we had people come in here from Maryland visiting, from Boston visiting, and they're like, whoa, really? And you have to see it to believe it. I mean, it's probably the best way to put it.
And I can't tell you how many people come to the lodge just from watching this show. They say, I got to see it to believe it. And had a couple people from England yesterday. One played on our live stream. He was here. He decided to stay an extra few days because he just bagged a big bag in the I-35 Cup. So he is staying an extra few days.
There you go.
DQ is just fine. He'll be back in December when Lexo Poker comes to town. DQ will be back on the stream, so look for that a few weeks from now. The straight for Dustin. Trip nines may hurt Dennis. Jasbo bets with the aces and nines. Here comes the raise from Dustin to 150. Now Dennis with trip nines. Ace king. Kicker. Says, do I have enough to make this call? He's got dirty behind him with deuce 3. He's reaching for chips. He's reaching for more chips. Looks like he's going to make it 300. As Jen is now in the box. Wave goodbye to Adam.
Every time I pick the wrong kind of
Jasbo wondering if he can make this call with just an ace. Pair of aces. Dustin is loving life.
I mean, with as aggressive Dustin has been all night, I mean, he's gotta wonder what Dustin raised with.
Right.
And now Dustin, and then Dennis repops him, but now Dustin just called it. You did call it, okay.
Did call it.
And he does have Broadway.
And those two are friends. They came up. We made an announcement to the room. Who wants to play in the live stream tonight? We got 2 open spots. And these two fellas,
they jumped right at it.
Dennis and Dustin came and said, we'll play. Kazim running away with it. It's up 1,700. Jasbo, our friend, up 1,000. Dustin up 943. Evan up $9. Throwing the party right now is my good buddy, partner in crime, Skull Mike, down 1,400.
I'm gonna have to go buy him a drink.
Dinner for 4 plus a couple bottles of vino in a beautiful restaurant. 264 in the live chat. 10:05 Central Time. We're going to see how many we have.
We got
likes.
125 in the like
Yeah.
section. We need some help there, people.
Yeah.
If you're on the stream, we got so many in here. Smash that like button. Give that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh, it just went to 126. So somebody heard me. But we like presenting you with a nice product, having some fun. If you want us to stay and keep the banter going, hit that like button.
Yeah.
$75 raise from Jasbo.
Call from Kazim with his King 3 suited. Over to Dirty.
The dirty
King
one.
10 suited. And Chi-Town with the 10-8. Always like that hand, 10-8. Always.
He likes those
Seems
little
to
gaps.
win. Yeah.
The Queen 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes those little gap cards.
Ace Queen 7. Pair of aces for Jasbo with a backdoor flush draw as well. Straight draw. Dirty looking for a jack.
Lots of Broadway draws tonight.
Yeah. Over to Jasbo. Jasbo's going to bet with the best hand here. 150. Kazim folds over to Dirty. Dirty calls and Chi-Town Cat gets out of the way. Heads up. Dirty looking for a jack. 7 of clubs. So now 2 pair for Jasbo. 3 remaining jacks in the deck. Dirty, that's what he's looking for. He checks, and they both check. Ooh, there's the jack!
Whoa, buddy.
3 outs, and Dirty gets there, and that is pretty dirty.
Dirty fires 300.
And a call, and Jasbo cannot believe what fell.
Oh, yep. Throw those cards down with disgust, sir.
Oh.
Dirty goes dirty. Here, Mike saying
That's
it in the background. Dirty goes dirty.
That's it. Dirty was not supposed to play tonight, but we had an open spot, so he came.
Wow.
And he's Kazim up 1,600. Dirty now vaults up to 614. Jasbo goes from about 1,000 winner down to 480. Still winning, still having fun.
Joe, you have to wear the Eagle shirt tomorrow. She put divorce on the table. All right, maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't wear the Eagle shirt.
She put divorce on the table.
I mean, it's just like any football game, though. You're going to see somebody
funny.
there in a Tom Brady jersey. What's the problem wearing the Eagles jersey?
Right.
Was
It'd be
pretty
different.
dirty.
You'd be a lot safer wearing an Eagles jersey at Cowboy Stadium than you would a Cowboys jersey in Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, or whatever they're calling it these days.
The Link?
Do they call it the Link? It used to be Veterans Stadium.
Oh, yeah, that was the old stadium.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, the Link.
Yeah.
Hello from Egypt, Ahmed.
There you go.
I actually have a friend from back home who's actually in Egypt right now. Dirty call into $25 with a 4 tray suited and has 2 to the flush there.
Ahmed, my friend, how far are you? Drive time from the pyramids.
Kazim with 2 pairs. Dirty with the flush draw, bet 75. %, accurate, Rick. That's a call there. Mike with King 4 hearts just lays it down. Heads up to the turn.
6 of diamonds. Dirty has 9 outs, looking for a spade.
$125 from Dirty. Kazim comes along with the top 2. Oh, he raised to 500. Dirty contemplating. Yeah, you may not make it out alive.
That's funny.
Yeah, Ahmed, I have a friend right now. She just toured the pyramids and whatnot. That's on my bucket list to go see it.
Something I'd like to see. Definitely the pyramids. I mean, I've seen the Luxor in Vegas. Is that close? Once again, folks, we want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. It's been a heck of a year. We're coming up pretty much on a year anniversary for when we started, and what a ride it's been, and we couldn't have done it without y'all. And please spend this time with your family and friends, and enjoy the day tomorrow. You deserve it. We will have a stream on Saturday. Saturday night, we'll come back with another stream, and then Monday will be a special edition of Poker Night at the Lodge. We will be streaming the final table of the I-35 Cup. So if you like your tournament poker streams, set your calendars for Monday evening, as we will be giving away a lot of money on Monday.
Yeah, we're going to have the top 9 from Rounders in San Antonio, the top 9 from the Lodge. They'll be playing down to a final table, where the live broadcast will begin. And should be fireworks, man. Should be pretty good.
Sounds like we're going to do this every year with Rounders, and I assume since they have a live stream that maybe next year the live stream might go there. We'll see. I think we'd love to do it every year, but we'll see. I'm sure they'll want a chance at it. They're good people over at Rounders. Jen will give us a flop. 9-4-3, couple of spades. Pair of 4s for Chi-Town. Pair of 9s for Jazzbo.
There's that dirty laugh.
Dirty loves to laugh.
That laugh is just a unique laugh. For someone of his stature,
Right.
that little laugh, it's like,
Yeah, it's funny. It is unique. Ryder Lodge will be open tomorrow from 6 p.m. It'll close at 6 a.m. today. I imagine we're going to have to kick some people out at 6 a.m. Go home, people. Come back in 12 hours.
Yep. Fuel up, sleep, take a nap, watch the Detroit Lions play, and then come back at 6. And
I imagine it's going to be pretty crowded tomorrow night at 6 p.m. A lot of people will want to play poker.
Yeah, just cash only, no tournaments, just like Joe is saying down there. We restart the I-35 Cup on Friday at noon and at 6, and then Saturday the final 2 flights at noon and 6. Day 2 playing down to 9 on Sunday, and as I was saying, the final 18, the final 9 from Rounders, final 9 from the Lodge, they're all convening up here in Round Rock and going down to a winner with the final 9 playing on the stream.
DJS, I don't know if it's DJs only tomorrow at 6 p.m. I think frankly,
anybody who wants to get away from family.
I mean, a lot of people, they're full. They got, really, it's boring out. You know, maybe after the Cowboys game, there's nothing much else to do. You've already talked to your family all day.
Nap time?
You know,
that's about it.
You got your nap in. Now it's time to go play some poker.
What's the thing in Turkey? What's that chemical that's in Turkey that makes you sleepy? What is it?
Tryptophan.
Tryptophan. Is that what it is? Yeah. So I mean, you take your nap, you come in, you play some cards.
Trip to something.
Yeah. Trip to the lodge.
Trip to
fan.
the lodge.
Trip to the lodge of fan.
Slick Rick, what if someone's stuck like Skull Mike at 6 a.m.? Yep.
Well, guess what? Come back at 6 p.m. to make it back.
Believe it or not, we will have games tomorrow.
Now that's a question. There's an over/under question right there. Pooba, how many deviled eggs do you plan on eating tomorrow? Well, they'll be at the game, so I'm going to go with 0. But if it was Thanksgiving, how many would he eat?
Man.
All of them? I would say all of them. Trip to bed, yeah.
Yeah, trip to bed. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to sit next to anybody who's won the deviled egg eating contest. I'm just saying. I don't want to get gross here, but I may not want to sit next to that person
that may
who
not
wins
be
that
fun.
concert.
We got some action.
Contest.
We got some action here. Whoa. We just had kings. Someone laid down jacks.
How about them Cowboys?
Well, Skull Mike with the kings.
It must not have been. Did he? It showed that he. No.
Yeah.
What are you?
The graphic was showing jacks down, kings down. Okay, there we go.
There we
Bruno's all in for 1,000 with the
go.
jacks. Okay. The wizard making it work. Dirty lays down ace queen.
Chi-Town Cat calls.
Ace duck. Dustin lays down 10-9 suited. Kazim probably getting rid of the 4 tray off. He verbal folds. So we got Skull with kings, Bruno with jacks, and Chi-Town with the ace deuce. Oh boy. We got fireworks, boys and girls. We got fireworks. I like running it twice in the stream, he says. All right, so Chi-Town's all in for 147, so he has a chance to triple up. Bruno in for the rest for 1,000, so $845, roughly. Skull Mike got everybody covered.
Skull Mike looking to get it all back right here.
Can he do it? Once in the main, twice to the side is what I'm hearing. Once or twice? Okay, they're saying once or twice. All right, running it 2 times. Chi-Town Cat hoping for a bink and ace.
759 hearts. Bruno with the hearts.
There's the ace.
Chi-Town, there's still a heart to come out.
Backdoor heart? No. All right, so, Chi-Town Cat's getting at least half. Well, I mean,
half of the main.
At least half of the main pot. Side pot will be all skull. Back on a heart draw
Look
again.
At all those hearts. Look at all those hearts.
One more heart.
Seti Magetti for skull.
Skull binks the set there, so looks like skull's going to scoop the side.
Yeah.
And Chi-Town Cat's going to get half the main.
and
he's happy about half the main.
White Claw Warrior hugging everybody, rubbing his stomach. There's this patented White Claw move, rubbing his belly. Lodges in Round Rock, Ryan. Round Rock, Texas.
Jazzbo checking in on the chat while at the table. I ain't never seen 2 pretty best friends. Kazim on the top of the leaderboard, 1.8. Chi-Town Cat down at the bottom throwing the party, but Mike is back into, I think he's still red, but he's not as bad as it once was.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of it back right there. And now there's the smile. All of a sudden he's smiling.
All of a sudden.
Bruno.
Better to catch punch than to kick him? Yeah, that's for sure. Carlo, we'll see you on day 2, my friend. Good luck on Sunday, and hopefully we'll see you on the main stream on Monday for that final 9.
Slick Rick along with Joe Pick in the bunker tonight. We've got another probably 40 minutes before we're going to shut it down. And
I mean, we could get to that number at 155 right now. The magic number's 300 by 10:30.
Yeah.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
Can we get that many more in 10 minutes?
I don't know.
It's a stretch, but it's possible.
Hoodie count tonight. Looks like we've got 3 hoodies. Seats 3, 6, and 9. As Bruno is reloading. Ahmad, yeah, 1K poker chip is, all of this is in U.S. money. This is a cash game. This is not a tournament game. So these chips have dollar denominations. Purple chips are 500. Black chips are 100 U.S. dollars. Green chips are 25. Red chips are 5. And the blue chips are $1. They're all cash. If you do see a yellow chip out there eventually, that would be $1,000.
I think the big chip right now on the table is the purple 500. I think Mike's got 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a yellow tonight. I've seen 2 goals in 10 seconds in hockey. It can happen. Yeah. I mean, we have 279 viewers in the stream. Oh, we're up at 169. We got. Come on, guys.
It can happen.
You guys want to hear our banter and having some fun, by all means, hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. If you're watching on your phone, hit the X on the chat, close the chat, and you'll see the thumb. Hit that thumbs up.
We got 10 minutes to get 131 likes. We've done it before.
Not sure if it will, but it can. That's absolutely possible, Racer Nerd. Fig Nut saying we got to get to overtime and see if Skull gets some decent hands, decent holdings. Well, I mean, that last pot he took down definitely helped himself, so.
Absolutely.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
Jasbo goes out, as does Destin. Dennis comes along with Jack 10. Kazim with pocket deuces.
Quack, quack.
Go.
Got the duckies.
Bruno comes along. Dirty says, let's raise it on up. I see a lot of money out there.
Dirty with the ladies.
Looks like he was making a squeeze play, but he actually has something here.
Representing the squeeze.
Yeah, representing the squeeze, and that's what Kazim might be thinking.
Come along with a couple duckies.
He folds.
Wow.
Over to Bruno. Bruno can't call.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way Bruno calls this.
No matter what.
Yeah, definitely going to go to sleep hungry tonight so I can wake up dreaming of the turkey.
What time are you eating tomorrow,
Well,
Rick?
2 o'clock, so I gotta sleep late.
You gotta sleep in.
I gotta sleep late because I'm not gonna make it till 2 because my sister, she wants to eat at 2. They're Cowboy fans over there, so
Okay.
we're gonna eat and then watch the Cowboy game. I just want a place on the couch because
You might have to have a little snack. I think you have to have a little tiny snack before you go to bed tonight.
or in the morning, maybe a little breakfast taco. You like breakfast tacos? Have you gotten
You
into
know
those
what?
yet?
You know what? That's something that was a mythical creature before I got down here. It's a real thing, and they're really
They're
good.
so good. Breakfast tacos, and they're not breakfast burritos. They're breakfast tacos.
They're tacos. They're not
And,
burritos. Tacos.
And I like mine with a little potato and egg and chorizo. Oh my God, Joe,
Yep.
telling you.
I honestly like. I never had a breakfast taco until I got down here to Texas.
Of course, yeah, they're
Yeah. There's a lot of there's a lot of things I haven't had until I got here to Texas.
yeah,
But breakfast tacos is one, and yeah, they're good.
good stuff. I think I might have to do that in the morning just to tide myself. Here's another all-in. This has got to be his
Chi-Town.
7th all-in.
Something like that. 7th Chi-Town shove.
The Chi-Town shove. That's his move.
Dude, I'm trademarking it. Mark it.
There you go. I like
The
it.
Chi-Town shove. 9-8 offsuit. Jasbo, $187 to call. With top pair.
Racer nerd knows what we're talking about. Breakfast tacos.
Yeah, they're the real deal for sure, brother.
Jasbo carving out chips with his queen 10. He's got a top pair.
Are breakfast tacos corn or flour? Well, I mean, I have them on flour.
I get them flour.
Yeah. Yeah, breakfast burritos are good, but tacos, we're not talking about the big, giant, bulging wrap of like eggs and bacon and stuff. We're talking about tacos.
Yeah.
Runs in, likes the. Tim, thank you for the like. We're at 181. We got 5 minutes.
Wesley, that sounds like a damn good plan. Good luck with that. Gonna get ripped tonight, sleeping until 10. There you go. Just be safe, please.
I'm gonna take the over on 10 a.m. Just get home safe. That's all that matters.
just
But
get
sleep in as
safe.
long as it takes.
Yeah.
So Jasball called with the queen 10, and Bruno's calling with the 8-6 suited. So we're gonna have a 3-way flop here.
Poobah pretty much hits the nail on the head. Gary C., no chance in being a mod. We love you.
8 of spade on the turn. Chi-Town binks 2 pair. Jasbo with a jack ball needed for the straight.
Chi-Town. All in for 169. Looks like a re-raise.
Well, this is side pot action, so Chi-Town was all in on the flop. So Jazzbo opens.
If it's buffering, just go out and come back in, folks. I didn't see it do that, but could be. There you see the VPIP, Kazim, 69%. At the bottom is Evan, 12% more than the dead man. There you go, it's back.
A little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, just refresh. Sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah, he did win the pot. He took it down. He ended up banking a bigger 2-pair. There was a 4-liner out there. Any jack would have given a straight, but 2-pair over 2-pair, which
the river was a queen.
Yes.
To make Jazzbo a higher 2-pair. So Jazzbo got there with the queen on the river. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes it happens. We're about 2 minutes away from overtime and about 116 away. So doesn't look like we're going to make overtime tonight, folks. We'll go another 30 minutes or so and call it a night.
Ace 8-5, 2 diamonds. Kazim binks an ace. Bruno with Jack 10 of clubs. Bet of 125, raised to 600. Basically putting Bruno all in, and he does call with Jack 10 clubs. Needs a lot of help. Straight cards, flush cards, needs a lot of assistance.
Bruno needs some running cards here.
He needs a little help here. Well, queen does help.
Yeah,
Needs a king now.
Ooh,
he does get there.
Running cards for the straight.
So hits the queen 9, the ace. That's gives him some more outs. Or does it? Yeah, it gives him clubs.
Clubs, 5 outs.
And we do get a chop. Bruno bails himself out on that one. Because he had him dead to rights, 91% favorite, and goes runner, runner. Wow. He doesn't know the word fold is being talked about. Interesting.
Wesley says, damn, darn Slick Rick gets to have his midnight snack at home. I'm going to do my best not to do that tonight, I'm telling you. It's good every now and then to go to bed a little hungry.
Yeah, but you
might
need it to get to 2 o'clock, though. You might need it.
Yeah,
I mean, depends on how much of a trooper you are, because I know I wouldn't be able to make it to 2 o'clock.
I don't know why I like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's not very fun to watch, but I do it because I've done it since I was a kid. You know, it's one of those things. You see the marching bands from all over the country come in, and the balloons, and of course Santa Claus at the end is waves to everybody. It's a fun time. New York's a great city.
Oh yeah.
Lots to do in New York.
The overhead view.
I love that shot.
Yeah, the right-hand shot, I mean, the right-hand tables, that was for the tournament. That'll be in play for Flight 1E.
But look at how comfortable the tables are laid out.
Spaced out.
They're spaced out perfectly.
Yep.
Jen is in the box right now. Jen's a great addition to the Lodge family. Been here several months now. What's funny is we keep adding quality dealers. It's like we're assembling some sort of arsenal.
Oh, yeah.
Some sort of all-star dealing pool that we're basically taking players. It's kind of like when they used to not have scholarship rules back in the 70s when University of Texas could actually have 150 scholarship players on the roster, and they take players just so other teams could not take them.
Right.
And so it's like that's kind of what the Lodge is doing right now with the dealers. We're just taking them.
No, well, we could use them though.
That's
We need
right,
'em.
because they can make money here. But I'm
You
just
know.
saying, it's like
We have applications now available online at thepokerlodge.com if you're interested in dealing here. We're going to be looking for dealers coming up for our Spring Mayhem event, and we are doing temp to hire. So basically, show us what you got when you come through the series.
I like that. I
You
like
know?
that.
If you got what it takes and we like what's going on, hey, we'll offer you a position to join our family, and that's pretty much your audition,
I like that. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people making a good living being a dealer at the Lodge. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
865, couple of diamonds, open-ended straight draw for Kazim.
Technically a favorite with the open-ender.
Yeah, pair for Skull. Yeah, it's
I don't know if those numbers are right. Well, I guess.
a lot also depends on what's already been thrown.
That's true. I mean, I always sit there and say it's a 50-50 shot, Rick. You either
Yes.
get it or you don't.
It either happens or it doesn't. Everything
That's
is.
it.
I agree with you on that.
Shrimp? I'm down for some shrimp. Maybe I should bring the pen up there.
Yeah.
4 diamonds on the turn. That's given the straight to Kazim.
Skull Mike just basically looking to chop here. Cannot win the pot.
I mean, he could fire especially with 4 to a
Right.
flush out there. He fires something here and represents that
Yeah,
diamond.
now he can. But I mean, I'm just saying, if a 7 came, he'd chop, but he couldn't. There's no card that if he stayed
Right.
in, could he win?
Yeah, he can't scoop that. But question is, it's like you can sit there and act like, how much could I bet? 150 into a 400 change pot. Yeah, he shows the 7, shows the straight.
God,
So he says it. Do you have a diamond? You don't want to see that one. Now he's laughing. Oh, he's contemplating a $1.50 call. Oh, is he
like
going
the
to do
bet.
it?
I like the bet.
Oh, he does call. $150 donation from Skull. Nice call by Kazim, but he should have never showed his card. And there's the dirty laugh once again. We got to make a sound effect of just Dirty's laugh.
Exactly. Exactly. I love it.
He had shrimp. Does he actually eat shrimp? Figured he's so picky that he wouldn't eat shrimp.
I go for 55.
Really, I love shrimp. Shrimp is good food.
Shrimp is very good food. I wish there were more fried clams out here.
Oh, they don't.
I would
just
love
don't
fried
have it.
clams. I guess I got to go to Louisiana.
I don't know.
I mean,
where
but
you go.
they do crawfish and stuff like
Yeah,
that and shrimp and
that's
stuff.
good too.
I mean, the fried clams are up north.
Yeah.
I need some fried
Fried
clams.
clams.
Mom, if you're listening, send me some fried clams.
Where does Mom live?
Connecticut.
All right. New Haven.
Pizza capital of the world,
Yes,
baby.
Send some Patsy's. Or what is it? What is the pizza?
Oh, you
place?
want Pepe's?
Pepe's.
Well, there's Pepe's, there's Modern, there's Sally's.
Sally's is the one. I'm
Sally's is the
talking
one
about.
you want?
Yeah.
All right.
We
next-
gotta find a way. They don't ship them, do
They
they?
freeze dry.
Really?
I know Pepe's does it for sure, but Pepe's changed a lot. But I'm a modern guy,
I
so.
would love Sally's.
You want to try some New Haven pizza, Rick?
Yes. I've seen
What
it
do you
on-
think, Chaville? Should I go and get him some? Maybe I'll get you some for Christmas.
Oh, that would be fun. I'll buy it if you tell me
Nah,
where to buy it.
I get you a Christmas gift.
That would be fun. I would love. I wonder how it would taste though. It's trips for dirty.
Dirty bacon the sevens. No, I mean it's it's flash frozen,
Yeah.
and then you bake it in the oven like you normally would
Nice.
any pizza. And
But I'm sure it's not where anywhere near.
get him
it.
some
They're
peppies.
eating-
Yeah, see, even Nick from Yuma saying get him some peppies. See, I'm not a fan. Oh, he boated up.
Which is your favorite?
I'm salad. I like modern.
Modern.
Modern is my favorite.
Really?
Every time I go home, when I was living in Maryland, I would go up see family, and then I'd come back with like 3 or 4 pies. I'd bring them on the train and bring them back. It would be
Oh,
cold,
okay.
but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just reheat them.
Yeah. And it's different because what? What makes New Haven pizza different?
It's just better than everybody
The
else.
crust? I mean, is it? But it's not like they put the sauce in a special over the cheese.
No,
or
it's the way it's made. It's I always sit there and say it has a lot to do with the water.
Yeah.
But like Vegas doesn't compete. New York doesn't compete.
Yeah.
I'm just when you have a restaurant in Vegas, you've been to Pizza Rock.
Yes,
You've talked about
I love
Pizza
it.
Rock.
I love it.
There's actually a section on the menu that says New Haven style pizza.
Really?
If you look, you'll
I
see
did not know that.
you'll see the Pepe's white clam, like the Pepe's version of the white clam
Okay.
pizza, the white sauce, and you'll see it on there. And yeah, so when you have a restaurant in Vegas mimicking the
Right.
white clam,
Oh.
that's when you know you have something special.
I'm a YouTube. I love watching YouTube videos, and I watched all the videos about the New Haven style.
There's
they've
reasons
got it
why they
going
talk
on.
about New Haven Abits.
Yeah, a beats. Yeah,
Abits.
I love that.
The best comment of the night. First half of the stream dedicated to weight loss, half food. Yeah, Anthony and his Anthony talking about Alex and his weight loss journey, and now we're talking about pizza.
John, that's how we've got a duality here. We have it both ways.
Okay, we got Chi-Town Cat all in with a 7 deuce.
Uh-oh, we
Skull
are playing
Mike.
a 7 deuce game.
Skull Mike 4 betting to 400 with fish hooks.
Chi-Town has a chance for the bonus of $25 per each player.
This could get very interesting. I mean, everybody's got playable hands. Their range of playable hands. Dirty with ace 4, Bruno with queen 10, likes those gapped suited connectors there. Oh, this could get very, very interesting. Bruno shoves for 442, and Dirty thinks he's good with ace 4 diamonds. Haven't heard the laugh yet, though.
Wow. Aaron says, my girlfriend dumped me on Saturday, and she was my turkey hookup. Aaron, I don't want to say anything, but maybe that's why she dumped you if you consider her just your turkey hookup. No offense.
Kazim shows 7-6 off. Skull Mike only has 42 bucks to call. What are you thinking about? Okay, yeah, he called. He better call. Hell. Welcome, Random Rich Life.
There you go.
199 likes. We're just short of that, so it looks like we're just going to 11.
Yeah.
I forgot to look.
I may give you a few extras. Seems like
We're having
fun. The Wizard is in there a little bit longer than usual. Usually he's out by now if we're not going into overtime. So you may get lucky and get a few extra inches.
Sure. That's what she said.
Hello, Random. He calls me Slick Date Just 36 Rick because he notices my watch.
Ah.
There's Dirty.
Flip that shit. Let's go. Flip it. I want to sweat it live.
Okay, Queen 10, Jack.
7
the 7 deuce. There it is. Oh, the table and the crowd goes wild. Here we go, guys.
Come on.
Yeah, Bruno letting him have it right now. Running it once.
Time.
Can we please get an extra 15 minutes?
Ooh, it's going to be over.
That's not good for 7 deuce.
Boat City.
Oh, gross.
Boat for Skull Mike.
Skull Mike, I think, is in the green.
Yes. And the Chi-Town Cat a.k.a. White Claw Warrior. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe what fell.
Hello, it's me, Joe Pick. Yes. We got the GM in the chat, the AGM on the stream, and we have Anthony, the tournament director, who's popping in talking about weight loss.
Aaron says, update, I invited that girl who dumped me to the UT game on Friday, and she accepted my invite. I can't believe she accepted an invite to a Texas Longhorn football game this year. I'm the biggest Longhorn fan there is, and I am very disappointed in that team.
I went to my first Longhorn game.
Which one?
I went to the Kansas game.
Did you?
That fiasco.
Wow. Did you have good seats?
20-yard line, right to where the walking when you where they come out, like where you come
nice.
out. Yeah,
Did you enjoy it?
You're a 30-point favorite, and you're down at 21 at halftime.
I understand that, but the experience. You weren't a fan of either team, but
I mean, I wore burnt orange. It was weird wearing colors that were not red, white, and blue for my UConn Huskies, but it was interesting.
It's a fun time.
It's it was like a party.
Yes.
For their football games. I've been like my version of college football is going to Yale, Harvard.
All right. I get that.
And don't get me wrong. There's history there, but
there's the flush for Kazim.
But the UT game was fun. The pregame was fun. During the game was a little.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun to watch them come back and lose. Yeah. But it was what it was. But yeah. But I got to experience my first UT game.
Good deal. So Dennis has some outs here. 6 outs.
Looking for for a spade. For that.
He races to 80.
He's there queen high. He's got to think.
Kazim's got the flush already.
Ace piece, king piece. Betting raise to 80 and what?
He calls.
$300 pot.
Looking for a spade is Dennis.
Nope. Oh, I thought it was. I saw black.
I do that all the time. So now board pair. Dennis goes all in with ace high.
Robert A., appreciate that. Me and the Grand Poobah, Joe S., we do our best, and I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much for coming through, and your buddy coming through. We got to get you down here too, but we appreciate it, man. Oh, Rob from L.A., yeah, dude, what's up? I remember you. Of course I remember you.
There you go.
He introduced himself to everybody. I'm Rob from L.A. I'm like, all right. So, but yeah, man, great to have you down here, and hopefully we see you back here soon.
Looked like Dennis is calling it a night as he tried to make one last play with Big Slick. There he goes, right to the camera. We've got another 25 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a night. John Russo, thank you guys at the Lodge for putting on a great stream. Thank you very much.
Rate of food, as long as Skull's got money to put on the felt, and I don't have to work at 5 in the morning the next day, Rick knows that I'm more than happy to come in here and have some fun. I did it then. I can come back and do it now. I'm all good as long as I don't have to work at 5 a.m. the next day.
Wesley says you meant to ask me about the Kansas Jayhawks. I mean, that was the biggest upset in the biggest loss, home loss in University of Texas Longhorn history. 31-point favorites. Kansas, possibly the worst college football team in the United States. I'm not lying. I mean, they literally are. They had one win against a non-FCS team, and Texas loses to them at home. Embarrassing.
It was embarrassing to watch them down 21 points at half.
Oh.
And then, I mean, now don't get me wrong, there's really no quit in that dog, 100% in the Longhorns, but to be down 21 points at halftime.
Yeah.
As a 30-point favorite, or 30 and a half, whatever it was, that was just mind-blowing.
No, it's horrible. Dan G., how are you doing?
Robert, back in 2 weeks. Looking forward to it, brother. Dan G, what's going on?
We have such a great family of people that love this stream.
Chatsville is one of a kind.
It is.
One of a kind. Three bet to 480 with Queen 9 from Skull. Chi-Town is all in for a $120. Gives him a chance for a double up.
Dan G, if you shot anything and make jerky, I like deer jerky. So
I'd love to try deer. I never had deer jerky.
It's good stuff.
I've had straight venison, but I have never had deer jerky.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'd like to try that. That sounds good.
2 pair. Actually, 10, 8, 6. Pair of 10s for Chi-Town.
Spade? No.
Oh, the straight for
says
Skull.
there. All of a sudden, Skull's got chips.
Skull.
Who did he steal those chips from? He didn't have those many
Chi-Town
chips.
Cat all in for the 10th time tonight. And Skull just sheepishly wins that pot. And where is White Claw Warrior going? Just has been pummeled. Skull Mike now in the green.
$84 up. It's a profitable night tonight.
My goodness, what a comeback for Skull Mike. He was down 1,400 at one point. Bruno down now 2,600. Don't know about White Claw Warrior. When they don't have any more chips, they get taken off the cumulative winnings. So both Dennis and White Claw Warrior are not on this board, and they're both in the red for sure. You can just do simple math there. 25, about 3,000 different, about 2,500 difference. So there's losses of about 2,500 not being shown there, and that's split between Dennis and White Claw.
I think the story of the day, and is Mike.
Yeah.
Coming down big in the hole. I think he was down almost 12, 15, something like that, and now he's plus 84. So, and he wins a good win, and this is something that Mike should be proud of, because even though it might be small, he made his way back big time.
Yes, Chris the Cop. Skull Mike now has sandwich money.
Small sandwich, but it's still a sandwich.
Absolutely. What a night we've had. So Fignut said he's going to make some ground venison, but I might have to make some jerky to bring to the lodge in February and March. Fignut, you do what makes sense for your family, but if you happen to do make jerky, I'd just like to try a piece.
Oh, fresh meat. I don't mean the deer. I'm talking about a new player at the table.
Exactly.
We got Murph coming in.
There you go. What hat is that? That's an interesting hat.
He's got some very unique ball caps, I'll tell you that.
What is that?
It's probably some
Snake or
tiny
something?
little minor league baseball team somewhere. It's a snake of some sort.
That's a snake of some sort.
The Murph coming in. Look at it. He's got stats.
He's like a baseball card.
Now coming to the plate, Manny Mota.
Mota.
Murph has got a whole line of stats. The Murph.
No sign of White Claw Warrior.
I'm showing my age right there with the Manny Mota joke.
I love that. Was that from Fletch? What movie was that? That was from a movie back in the day. Mota.
Now batting Manny Mota. I don't know what hat that is, though. It's a cool hat. It's like a cobra or something like that.
Yeah. Claire, happy Thanksgiving to you near Boston.
Happy Thanksgiving, my fellow New Englander.
Yeah, Boston's not too far from Plymouth, where they had one of the first Thanksgivings, right? Plymouth and the Mayflower. Plymouth Rock was, I got to tell you, a little bit disappointing. You think you're going to see more than you do. It's down it's surrounded by a fence, down a little bit under the ground, and you look at it and there's Frito wrappers in there.
Yeah, it was from Airplane.
Yeah, okay.
Airplane. I was going to say Naked Gun at first, but I knew it wasn't Naked Gun.
Airplane, that movie, I saw it in the movie theater when it first came out. Amazing movie. So funny when it came out. Had a little genre of, Naked Gun was much like Airplane.
Ooh, Evan, binking the hearts. But all those stupid dry humor, Naked Gun, Airplane,
Surely you can't be serious. I am. And quit calling me Shirley.
Don't call me.
Flush for Evan. Drawing dead is Kazim.
I have a drinking problem. Dumps water on his face. Yep.
Johnny Tidorf. Rick, should I bring some venison jerky when I come play? I'd love a piece. I'd love to try it, Johnny Tidorf.
Johnny, definitely. Like I said, I've had venison, like regular meat, but the jerky I've never had before. I would down to try that too. There it is.
The funniest part of that movie was when Barbara Billingsley, who was June Cleaver in Leave It to Beaver, she was on the plane and she said, "Stewardess, I talk jive."
Get you some of that medicine.
Yeah. Slap a piece of the porter. I talk jive, stewardess. That was so funny.
Purple in the pot.
King of clubs.
Evan, as long as Evan doesn't fold. So Kazim bets opened for 500.
Oh my goodness, Dan's talking about jalapeno salami. That sounds delicious.
Boy, that sounds like a heartburn.
A little heartburn.
Yeah, that sounds like heartburn
delicious.
right there. I think I just had a little flare up myself right there.
Are you one for a little charcuterie board? I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the whole meat thing, and I'm not good with spicy stuff. I'm not good with salami.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the Italian in you? You're not?
Yep. I'm the pickiest Italian outside of Joe. Outside of Joe S., I'm the second pickiest Italian that you'll ever meet.
That's funny.
No, but the the culture meats, the salami, the prosciutto, the gabagool, the meats. I'm not a big fan.
Right.
Contemplating a call. Evan with the nut, the second nut, but he's thinking, does Kazim have that ace of hearts? Big decision right here. 500 into a 1K pot. Big decision here. And he does make the call. Shows the king of heart.
Dead.
Great call. Great call from Evan. Evan coming in as a last-minute replacement into the game, and big call right there. Him representing the Sox. The Sox.
Aaron, tough question to answer. What's the best lunch spot? Depends what you want to eat. I mean, we love there's a little sub shop not too far from here called Hoodies, but that's a good lunch if you want it. It depends what you want. I mean, we're not too far. We're on the highway, and there's an Outback Steakhouse that is in the same parking lot. There's all sorts of Chili's type restaurants up and down. Pluckers, which is a local Austin wing place. And then, anything you want, within driving or delivery distance from the lodge.
Yeah, we got just in our plaza by itself. You do have a Whataburger. I call it whatever burger because it is just whatever.
Yeah.
But we have Whataburger. We do have Smoky Mo's Barbecue.
Yeah.
We got an Indian restaurant down along the sidewalk over
have
here.
You been there?
I have not been there. One of the players actually in Flight 1C went there, and it smells interesting.
It does. Indian food has just never been part of my arsenal. I don't know why. Nothing against. I know there's a lot of spices. Thai food I love, but Indian food, it's the curry, I think. I'm not a big fan of the curry.
But, there's a lot of choices. And like Rick said, we're on the highway. You have sit-down restaurants. You have drive-through restaurants. You have local stuff like Pete Harry's. You have, national chains like Burger King, McDonald's, things like that, all within 5-minute drive
Yeah.
time. I mean, if you want to go to a grocery store 5 minutes away, you can go to an HEB down here and get ready-made meals, sandwiches, things like that.
There's a good Italian restaurant literally in the back of our parking lot.
Right across the street.
Geno's.
Geno's is actually pretty good for what it is.
And they were packed the other day. I went in there to get a little pizza, because I was starving, and they were just packed. Had a line out the door, 7, 8, 10, a couple of spades.
Wesley, happy to be here. Appreciate you liking to hear my voice. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So 7, 8, 10, 5 of spades. Spades are out there. Kings are there, but the 4, 6 for Skull Mike. Hitting that gutter ball straight.
Yeah, Wesley's, there was a reason why I didn't mention CC's, even though it's in our parking lot.
It's cardboard with pizza, with cheese on it.
It's horrible. No offense to CC's, not a sponsor, not a fan. 7 outs for Kazim.
That didn't make the New Haven pizza talk, by the way. Kazim binks.
Seti McGetty, but that doesn't beat a straight.
Binks it. It could create a little action, but it could be a trap here. Trapping opportunity for Skull Mike if he plays the cards right, which I'm sure it should be. I mean, you can sit there and make a case that Jack 9, could be in play, but
and spades. I mean, there's a lot of things that beat Skull Mike.
Yeah, the flush is out there as well. So Kazim checked 500. Or you bet 425. Kazim posturing. That could be considered action. He's got to be careful with his chip placement because it is in front of his cards, and we do forward motion with cut and release. So that could be considered action, but he does go across the line anyway. Shows the straight, and Mike's making money now. Another $1,700 pot.
Yes, Nick, you're right. There was somebody named Llama. Best pizza places in Austin. It's not nearby, but Geno's had a good little pizza, but it wasn't the best in Austin. I like a place that I turned Skull Mike onto called the Little Deli, which is located in central Austin. Also, there's a place called Home Slice that has a good pie, but pizza, Austin's not really known for its pizza, although there are some good ones. There's a Detroit-style pizza called Via 313 that's very tasty.
Coming from the Italian from New England, there's no good pizza here in Texas.
Well,
just saying.
Yeah, I get it. I do want you to go try the Little Deli. It's you may. It's not going to be New Haven. I'm not saying that because you definitely know good pizza, but it's pretty good. We're known for barbecue. We're known for Mexican food. We've got a lot of good steak places. So
I did try one place. I'm trying to look it up right now, and it ain't Domino's or Papa John's. It's a little spot in Hutto called Anthony's.
Okay.
And I want to say it was Anthony's. I got to look it up to make sure. Yeah, it's called Anthony's, New York style. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but compared to some of the things that I've had out here, it was better than a lot of it.
No, I get you.
But it still wasn't New Haven. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it's in Hutto off of 79, and it wasn't bad. But you have to send me the address to that. 'Cause I'm always looking for at least a good pie.
Yeah, it would be a little dry for you, but not too bad if you got a little extra. Take one of your hot dates too. Ace King 8.
If it's worth the drive, when it comes to food, if it's worth the drive, I'll go.
Yeah. Murph with the great flop. Flopped a pair of aces plus the nut flush draw.
The Murph.
He calls $60.
Dustin betting, leading out with the king. No backdoor.
And we've got to put an APB out for the White Claw Warrior. He left his phone here, so he can't be far. 9-ball corner pocket.
Murph still in the lead. Reaching for chips. 215 the bet. Bruno lays down and Dustin gets out of the way. Murph takes down a nice little pot.
Just a few more minutes, folks, and then we're going to call it a night.
Your dad's from Boston. Right on. I'm from Connecticut originally. I worked in Boston for a little bit up at Encore, but now I'm down here at the lodge here in Round Rock.
So that'll do it for tonight. Joe Pick, it's been a pleasure.
Happy to be here, Rick. Thanks for having me.
You're like an old glove. You just slid in and fit very well. So for the Wizard of Lodge, who punches the button, for Skull Mike, who's on the felt right now, back to even and even plus, and for Joe Pick, one of the 3 members of the Mount Rushmore of the Lodge, my name is Slick Rick. We will see you Saturday night on Poker Night at the Lodge. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.